Yo, you guys, what's up? It's Ghost Space Gaming back for another live stream or video, whether you're watching it live or not. So today we're going to be reviewing the results of day 2 of the CDL Minnesota Rokkr home series for the Call of Duty League. So let's recap yesterday real quick. So yesterday, in Group A, winners round 1, Atlanta FaZe beat Seattle Surge 3-2. Let's see. Dallas Empire beat Minnesota Rokkr 3-1. And then Seattle Surge beat Minnesota Rokkr 3-2. Alright, so Minnesota got knocked out completely yesterday. And then let's go down here to Group B, winners round 1. LA Gorillas versus Toronto Ultra. LA Gorillas won 3-2. And then my boys, the Chicago Huntsmen, lost to the Florida Mutineers. That was kind of sad, 2-3. And then in the knockout match from yesterday for Group B, my boys beat Toronto Ultra 3-0. That was a good game. I don't care what anyone says, that was Chicago at their finest right there. But we had, well, let's get to the results of today. I'm gonna play some of the commentary from the live streams over the mic, so you guys can hear it while I'm playing the game. And then we'll discuss it, we'll discuss the results, and we'll discuss who's moving on to Championship Sunday tomorrow. Oh man, it was a pretty intense day, I'm not gonna lie. I was watching most of the events. Alright. So let's start with the first match of the day today, which was videos. Let's see, the first match today, Qualifier A, Florida Mutineers versus Los Angeles Gorillas. Give me a sec, guys, there's an ad. And I got these on YouTube. You can go to the Call of Duty League. Call of Duty League. You can go to the Call of Duty League.
Inequality and
anyway, God, you guys can go to the Call of Duty League YouTube page, and you can watch these if you want. They're pretty long. I mean, they're about an hour a piece, but I'm just gonna skip through them and get to the results of each one. So, let's get to it, and let's get to playing some Call of Duty. Relaxing today. Alright. And then tomorrow I won't be doing a live stream, but I'll do results for Championship Sunday, probably Monday. So, let's skip to the actual game here. I'm focused on the actual game. So this is Qualifier A, Florida Mutineers versus Los Angeles Gorillas.
We could actually be seeing a pretty good game here.
I agree, and I do think, because again, you called the Hackney shocking. It's like 250 to 85, one of like the 300-point clubs we've seen this year. So it was brutal, but they got rid of that map. We get to see them on a different hard point, so I'd assume in that regard it's going to be a better look. Then the same thing can be said for the domination. Right. So I think they made the right call with the
Call of Duty, guys.
I hope so, gentlemen. Well, I'm really looking forward to this first game of our day 2 here. So I'm gonna hand over to your very capable hands and listen to you very intently, gents.
Thank you so much, Lottie. Always a good time speaking Call of Duty with you. A chance. Hopefully, we have ourselves a good series on our hands, and hopefully a good way to start off day 2. We had a fair amount of game 5s yesterday. Hopefully we get a few more today. But just overall, as the hardpoint gets underway, Chance, predictions for this series? Which way are you swinging here?
I think I'm swinging Florida just because I think they're stronger across the board. I think just almost full stop. I'm expecting them at the very least to be the better respawn team. And while Gorillas might have an edge in Search and Destroy, I think Florida's strong enough that they can at least manage to split 1-1. So that would be my expectation. I'm about 70-30 weighing us out.
What's interesting is I rarely You're one of the smartest brains in Call of Duty, but for some reason...
You're feeling it, man. You're feeling the Gorillas.
I'm about to get on board with that hype train for the LA Gorillas, man. I feel like things may start clicking relatively soon. And for me, yes, Florida Mutineers, as I mentioned, beating Chicago Huntsman, but I need to see that consistency again. And I mean, this is going to be a good test for that, right? If they do come out and win, maybe this could be their weekend. But I'm going to see some good things out of the Los Angeles Gorillas. And for me, I really want to focus heavily on Saints. He's going to be a player where I think he has to have such an important effect and impact on the Gorillas.
So on this first match, they're in a hard point.
It'll be interesting to see where Saints
so far, LA is up 15-3 against the Florida Mutineers.
He wasn't where we were really expecting him to be, but at the same time, he might also be able to mold himself into a player that just sort of makes everyone else better. Like, I want to see the entire team sort of get elevated, KD-wise, win-wise, whatever it's going to be. So obviously, he is the man to make the impact. And of course, on the flip side, you can say the exact same thing about Awakening. See how this young man is going to be able to perform on day 2.
And a pretty good way to start your CDL career. And you continue really where you left off yesterday here in this game. After a hill and a half, as it stands, it's advantage Florida Mutineers, 34-15. The lead, of course, a small one. Earl up top, looking down. He'll find himself the second kill. Good succession, both Blast and Aquafall. Looking for number 3, unsuccessful. For the LA Gorillas, the final contest should not be enough to break through. But when you look at the minimap and you look at the spawns, it's going to be LA ready for P3.
And LA did do a very nice job of just making sure you put pressure on the old hill. If you're not able to break through, at least give yourself the free rotation. You can see the level of map clearance they have right now. I think Aqua is one of the most aggressive kind of key man, and that's who Havoc is trying to deal with. But you have to try to get past all these players just to take gunfights in the hill, because Blast right now is just hanging out. He's big chilling. He's got his feet up, trophy in the hill. His teammates right now are putting in all the work for him.
Yeah, he's making this life easy. No problem. Two players going to be pushing for Florida straight at Blast. He'll find the first. Again, has support of a couple of teammates here. Working maybe next on Blast to do this. Doesn't even need to. Trophy down. LA Gorillas slaying out. Still 30 seconds left here on P3. And Florida, they've not even broken the first line of defense. I say that, though, they finally do. Blast is still alive inside the hill. However, and the support is coming very, very quick. But Blast is doing it all himself. They don't even need the help. A 4-seat for him so far. And LA Gorillas back in the lead.
And again, all of this hill really comes down to just how they actually managed the previous hill, like towards the scrap time. Again, LA Gorillas were not able to fight and break through on the hill, but they still poured on just enough pressure to keep the other team, Florida Mutineers, at bay pretty much the entire time. Now they have themselves a decent little 18-point lead, but as you can see, we got that seesaw effect going. It's actually Florida the new hill, but with the gunfight going way of Vivid, it looks like Gorillas are going to be nice to bump up their lead just a little bit more.
Yeah, that's a really nice gunfight to win on that location. Just give yourself the early advantage.
Let's go.
Hopefully still holding down that spawns for the new hill when it eventually pops. LA Gorillas can actually start to build themselves quite a sizable lead here. Black has been so patient, so coy, beautifully done. Finally, Pete finds the first. Now wants to go for the fight. Almost finds himself the second. Decimator looking to trade. However, we'll find at least one. And find more questions and push it forward. Unfortunately, the answer, no. For LA Gorillas, they're still holding down the spawn. Blast has done a good job doing that with the help there of Decimator as well. So he can spawn, making sure that there's no Florida Mutineers players at all putting pressure on him.
Well, honestly, even at all, the pressure game isn't too great. I was going to say, like, Florida, in theory, had the advantage with spawns for quite some time, but a very nice job in the slaying department coming in from the Los Angeles Gorillas just to keep them at bay. So still about that 30-point margin, but they were able to pull off the 60 over on the Trax hill. Now we go to one of the better money hills in the game. You have to imagine the Gorillas are going to be good to go. The only man that tried to make the zero play from Florida is going to get chopped down, stopped in his tracks. And Gorillas starting to run away with this game just a little bit.
Yeah, this is getting a little out of hand here for Florida Mutineers. You mentioned that kind of
this is a top window.
Unfortunately, right now, Florida Mutineers have not been able to respond. Will they finally get it here? Black is going to go by himself for the LA Gorillas. Unfortunately, he will fall.
The Gorillas are kicking ass, yo.
LA takes control of the hill. Now the fight's coming through from Aqua. There's one. There's two. Beautifully timed. Aqua to the rescue.
125 to 67. And
Aqua responds and shuts
3 minutes and 35 seconds left in that hard point.
Location, by the way, he finds himself on a 4 streak as things stand 17 and 11. Aqua on a 3 streak as well, sitting at 14 and 11. LA Gorillas are taking the fight to Florida, and I absolutely love what I'm seeing.
Absolutely, and the stat line is actually super interesting as well, because Saints gets brought on the team. We're expecting expecting him to be the guy that's dropping numbers. Well, he's going negative. Everyone else, though, is looking phenomenal right now. They're outslaying their opponent by 15, 20 kills, whatever it's going to be, and you doubled the score of your opponent in the hard point. They are firing on all cylinders. But of course, for Florida, working on that comeback story. They do have the preferred spawns, but they're trying to get at least a little bit of time on P1, but it doesn't look like they're going to be able to get 80, so it's going to be a long time coming before they start chipping away at that lead.
I got Damascus Sam on that MP5.
For maybe some of the newer viewers that may not know the history of Saints specifically.
Search and destroy.
And of course,
it's because I'll let you in on a little industry secret.
I mean, we're talking about just a slayer. Right? That's his entire career. He's run around and he's killed things. I've read what he goes to. He actually reposted at every single event he attended in terms of his KD. The guy is an animal when it comes to slaying. It's very rare to see him, negative, but at the end of the day, I don't think he's going to care too much about his individual stats if the LA Guerrillas can keep up this tempo and keep taking the fight to Florida.
Yeah, I mean, the bigger point, even if he's not bringing the kills, is he is there to make them better respawn, and apparently it's looking like that's going pretty well, but now Florida's pressure is on. They got this hill again. This is actually where Florida had the most success. The issue for them was the rotation after this hill. Seems like so far so good in and around the point. They're going to have plenty of bodies. That's made trying to work his way around back, but Havoc's got it covered. Even if he doesn't win the gunfight, enough damage that Awakening is going to do that to the trade.
He got him. Good shit.
Well, he said hello, what's up to Pharaoh. I'm not sure exactly how he got that kill, but either way, LA Guerrillas have at least contested the hill. This is absolutely perfect for them. Unfortunately for Blast, he will fall. He's able to find 2 before that. 13 seconds left in scrap time. This time, however, the rotation a little bit different. Number 8, that's going to be Frosty from Florida Mutineers. Has a big gunfight that he actually kind of needs to win. It's going to be crucial, and he gets the job done as well. That should have a positive impact on the
I guess this is like a radio version of the CDL.
Completely undone chance, but it's going to be a little harder now to close out this game.
But also
we saw a full 60 on this hill previously, right? So if they get that bounce back, they're right back in the game. And keep in mind, Awakening, new man on the roster, CDL debut, on a 7 spree at the moment, but he's also letting a ton of kids, or teammates, or enemies, I should say, running through tracks while he's killing them on the opposite side. And while the pressure towards the hill is being dealt with by his teammates, so Awakening on a tear, his teammates are doing the drop over Neo Hill, and the Slayer was going off, couldn't get the third, but Ben, the man, has 25 kills in the game.
I can't win that gunfight.
That would have been a disgusting way to find I think it would have been the 8th kill in a row there for Awakening. 25 and 14, a minute 27 hill time. Florida were down, but they're not out. Make the comeback. And they actually just take the lead on this hill as they have the spawns to do so. The final few seconds go their way. Another lead change comes through. I like Guerrillas. This really a time in the game where it comes to about just recomposing yourselves. You had the lead, you had control of the game, have one good hill, try and flip the spawns, potentially close out the game on P1 of our new rotation.
And this is the moment where a couple players on Guerrillas need to really kick it up another notch, right? Because the momentum has swung away from their favor. They're still having those 50-50 gunfights in and around the hill, because like Florida, it's really just one man. Pharaoh was by himself. He's bought his teammates enough time to get that support, and Florida had the opportunity to go and get this break, and really the Guerrillas just struggling to get this hill time. And it's just a matter of slaying. Like the team that has not had the favorite spawns on this hill has done a pretty good job of picking up in the slaying category to keep the enemy out. This time though, Blast picks up 2 big kills, and those final 20 seconds absolutely are going to be going the way of the Guerrillas, who are going to bump their lead up to about 30-35 points.
And that's important time to get, because they've not been able to win the fight on rotation. There's still going to be one big fight going down the bottom side of your minimap, and it's actually Vivid that wins it. He finds
the only match I watched today, guys, was the Chicago Hunting.
Or decimate though.
Everything else I don't know the results.
Awakening's gun shuts him down. Again,
I only know the results of the Chicago Hunting matches.
But now LA Guerrillas a little split, and for Florida Mutineers, they are all
which we will get to. I will be skipping those since I've already seen those.
It is still advantage LA Guerrillas, but they'll need a break here if they want a chance of closing it out.
And I think that's a pretty big missed opportunity by the Guerrillas. They maybe would have been able to put the pressure, but Blast took a very long time rotating in from the forest. So first push is going to get stopped in its tracks. The second push is going to have to be a little bit more frantic, a little bit faster coming in from Guerrillas. But you look at the feed, Florida aren't having any issues at all. Every kill still seemingly going their way. Another lead exchange we're going to have ourselves in this game. And this time there's still 20 seconds left. All of that going to be going with the Florida Mutineers.
That's
you
my
got that
usual pattern.
back and forth of that game going right now. And frankly, Florida, again, going on tear. This time in skies that's streaking out.
I don't want to give a ton of love to Pharaoh. I'm not sure you saw what he did there on the minimap, but with about 30 seconds left on that hill, he just rotated all the way to the minimap. A really smart decision. He's going to put even more pressure now on LA Gorillas.
What the fucking best for? Let's
go. Close it out on P1, but you're going to have to break the spawns. You now have to take 2 fights, which is going to be so tough for LA Gorillas to do. Of course, it is advantage Florida, 228 to 210, but keep your eye on that minimap. The bottom right of your screen, number 9, that's Pharaoh. He's in such an important spot, and the more kills he's able to get, just like that. There's 2 for Pharaoh. The more pressure he's putting on LA Gorillas. Yes, there's still fights inside the hill, but for Florida, they're really not all that important because Pharaoh was sexy, giving them a win condition. Finally, he does full, and now with 24 seconds left, Florida can still win it on P1.
And Florida should be putting a lot more pressure on P1 as well. I think they actually maybe a couple missed opportunities to try to milk a couple extra points, but if you're not going to try to milk the time on P1, you might as well get the rotations. That's what Havoc is now attempting to do. Multiple players seemingly able to get behind enemy lines, and Gorillas not aware.
Oh, if Havoc maybe was a little quicker, he could have forced a 1v1. Now, 2v2 starts to develop. Decimate with a big job to do. He'll find the first, can find the second. He has an inkling of information that Havoc was thinking about pushing to the side doors. Florida Mutineers, they need 9 more.
Let's go.
First line of defense here for LA. He'll find one. The trades come through. Florida break inside, and Saints has to go big. Unsuccessfully, though. And Florida Mutineers should be good to close things out here in game 1. 250 to 250.
I was with the whole squad.
The battle for the roster. Who's having a bigger impact? Awakening by the end. Completely started turning up. Outperformed Saints and look a lot better because.
Alright, here's the result of the first round of this Florida Mutineers versus LA Gorillas. Florida Mutineers win the first round, or win the first game, 250 to 22 hardpoint gun runner. Wow.
On the roster, who's having a bigger impact?
So Florida is up
completely started turning up. Outperformed Saints and looked a lot better because double negatives when you're up by 70 points doesn't look bad at all. You're getting the job done.
Right,
the team is making whatever they need to have happen. Double negative by the end of the game where you blow the lead, you end up losing. Does not look nearly much more difficult than it was at the start of the year. So
alright, the next game, Search and Destroy on Piccadilly.
Those games where you're playing with someone.
Florida is up 1-0 against the LA Gorillas.
It's like a double whammy, if you will. Not only will you get the 10, but you also stop the opposition getting 10 as well. Either close a gap or build a gap very quickly. And we're about that point in the year now where those series are going to start coming in very often and frequently, and you can have a big effect by the end of the year. Either way, game 2.
Skip ads.
Underway. Search and Destroy on board with Havoc already. Fast and furious, straight down mid-map. Phil shuts down one, and the trades are there, already vivid. In 20 seconds, finds himself in a 1v4, unsuccessful. Florida take round 1 with ease.
What? Then we're on top of the bomb, really?
It's been a while. I think the last time we captured one was London Royal Ravens, where Wilson got himself 4 and
against. Was that a Minnesota? Against the
I believe it was. Yeah, I believe it was against Rokkr. Yeah.
I don't even know. I literally just saw the map and I was like, I remember seeing it. I don't remember actually having cast over. But either way, I mean, super fast first round. You didn't even have time to really process anything, but Florida completely on point. And again, Awakening, showing up in the feed, dropping 2 kills, not too shabby from the young man.
Again, overall, a good day to you yesterday, but more importantly, a good day to you of an event weekend thus far. Is he actually a missing piece for
Florida's up 1-0 on the Search and Destroy now.
Sure. Round number 2, though, a lot slower than round number 1. Still waiting for that first blood to come through. Round's over at this point. We'll have it find that first blood. Yes, he will. Nice snipe on towards Blast, and once again, Florida with the man advantage.
And have it just so quick, no time wasted, slide out, quick scope. You just didn't have a moment to react. Aqua trying to get the little bounce back in trenches. The debate right now is, do you want to try to get the bomb down? A couple picks come through, but still, it is a 2v3. You don't really have a free opportunity unless you got a smoke to get the bomb down at A. So Saints just going to wrap it out. He feels the pressure. trying to play peekaboo with Frosty, who, well, just going to call to his teammates, hey, the rotation to B is on the table. Make sure you're over there. Make sure you're ready.
23 seconds left.
Sure, they're planning on
3.
Wow, he slipped right under me.
He does have bomb with 14 seconds left. If
you know
he's
what?
quick here, that win condition is just going to become kills. And if he can get himself over towards the bomb,
I really want to play
his
like
teammate will fall. So with 7 seconds left, he now finds himself in a 1v1. No chance to play. He actually doesn't tell you what Skies is. Skies reveals his position with 1 second left. He's got to go safe. Unfortunately,
wow.
Time. And Florida will take round 2.
And again, another nice round for Florida to come in and get. I think, honestly, the utility was a pretty big factor. Like, the first blood is always nice to get with a sniper, but I think realistically, you basically forced Gorillas to play a little bit slow because they had to wait out all the attacks, all the nades that were coming through, and by the time they could even think about getting the bomb down, well, they already had too many players that fell to their death, so not an easy spot to be in. And again, if the Florida team is able to just win the search and destroy, I'm not saying that's the dagger, but the back-to-back respawns against this team is not seeming super likely.
For me, looking at this series, I thought, as you kind of pointed out, really at the start of the show, LA was hacking the searches, right? The 2 and 5 trying to steal a respawn. I think they have the potential to do that. And of course, it's by no means over just yet.
Oh, he's up top.
Or the team.
Shit, they're not watching bomb, that's
the first time. Against Florida.
He's probably on bomb. Oh no, he's in there.
With Skies from Florida, the bomb has been planted. 35 seconds left.
Someone must have got him.
Not going to take any time whatsoever.
Alright.
2 in the feed and
Uh-oh. Watch bomb.
In the 1v4. Straight out. This is a couple of shots. Finally cleans up last but the trade. Again there.
Step back, step back.
And LA will get their first round win.
I'm waiting for some craziness.
Oh,
you know?
good.
I want the 1v1s at the end. Like, I guess Saints maybe like almost had the 1v3, but he was effectively in a hopeless situation. Pretty much all these rounds are just blowing the other team out. Whoever's getting the first blood, they convert, they stack up together. I think you saw Havoc was in between 4 players by the end of that round, so just a nice job of grouping.
Oh my gosh, I feel like that's just Piccadilly in a nutshell, right? It feels like every single time we see this map, it's more so, you know, whoever kind of gets that first blood, they start to get a little bit more momentum, more numbers, and it's more blowout rounds, really, than the nail-biting class ones. Yes, there's been a few on the year, of course, exception to every rule, but for the most part, or at least when we've been testing it, it feels as if it's blowout rounds. Florida, you have the advantage 2-1 during game number 2. Once they lead the series 1-0, if you're just tuning in after the first blood, though. Or LA is trying to tie things up to 2.
Vivid somehow staying alive. He was seemingly caught with his pants down. It takes a bit of damage, but still going to be Awakening, though, able to even up those odds at 4-4. And those bomb plants should be able to go down effectively for free should they choose, but maybe don't have enough pressure in towards the shoe store, so they don't want to try to get down just yet. They've already had one round that was problematic to the time on the clock. They can't afford to waste anymore, and as soon as that hit comes through, Vivid gets the bomb down.
Oh man, I may have to go in game chat while this is playing.
Vivid Decimate up here, the LA Gorillas. Awakening, Skies, and Havoc.
They're hurting. Let's send them
Florida
on.
Skies. Just get a little bit of information.
Switch inside.
Awakening, though, I'm going to play just on his right hand side. That's Vivid Skies as she finds that pick. Good communication, obviously, coming out there from Florida. Bringing through. Now it's all down to Decimate, actually, in what was a 1v3. He makes it a 1v2. And you see the movement. Just enough. Havoc will get the defuse in Florida. Back to a 2-round cushion.
Yeah, Awakening showing off one of the easiest things, honestly, you could do if you want to improve your gameplay is just master that bunny hop coming down. If you're the one doing the bunny hopping, you're going to win the gunfight 80-90% of the time. A little OP, but either way, Decimate put himself in a nice spot. Technically, the Gorillas have they set up they wanted for the post-plant positioning, but Awakening makes the read.
Oh, did he kill him?
Decimate towards the end of the tree, solidify that round. So full steam ahead. It was a slow, maybe first 3 or 4 minutes of this series for the Mutineers, but ever since then, they've just been full steam ahead.
I don't know, you need to watch.
Yes, they have.
Especially up top.
Just have a quick glance at your stats. It's Blast.
Take them over the top. That's it.
The LA Gorillas. On the other side, I think that one underperforming equals just Awakening. 6-2. Leads the way.
Alright.
Blood.
One more.
Making 7-2. Vivid will fall again. An advantage for Florida.
Havoc, though, try to get a little bit too greasy. He's going to get cut off, but effectively the bait was going to be there. Pharaoh actually gets the trade-off for his teammate. You maintain that life advantage. You got a very quick 3v2, and you have the opportunity as well. Awakening, thinking about the flank, and going to go to the old London Underground to go all the way around. The arrows have not moved, so I don't think they've heard him, and frankly, Awakening might not even be important at his teammates are getting all these kills, but the flank does come in towards the end, and another perfectly executed round. This is not looking like the LA Gorillas of yesterday, Ben.
Yeah, that was like perfect. That aim on that
just yet for the series, but to your point, winning back-to-back respawns against Florida is going to be tough. Be very, very tough. In fact, as Florida's almost being cruise control. In this search and destroy, it's been relatively simple stuff from them as they keep 4-1, and again, it's the new man on the block, 8-2. Great search and destroy performance thus far.
Those, though, trying to get something a little bit fancy. Alvin was going to get tagged up, shot maybe 7 or 8 times, but Plywood doing just enough to keep him at bay. So no first blood yet, but of course, Gorillas again, time on the clock is always an issue. Not just yet, but still, they don't have a ton of map pressure. They don't have a lot of map control. You see trophies out from the other side.
No,
and you got the first blood as well. Florida Mutineers on point, Pharaoh on point. All the kills coming through, Ben. Again, full steam ahead.
Oh, I was hitting them, though.
Fight from Blast, though, is it also obviously gets the pick as well, so it's now 3v3.
See, I'm playing like an assault rifle player. I'm gonna.
They are on the attack. This has bomb in hand. They don't really have any side control at either A or B. Still a nice setup from Florida. You have Skies over towards B.
Bomb is in play.
This is going to be a nuisance to take care of. With 28 seconds left, time is ticking. You've got to go. Vivid instantly recognizes, all right, maybe going to A might not be that easy.
Oh my god.
He doesn't have much time to rotate. Havoc just to the right. That kill may actually come through, but Havoc does find the pick just in the nick of time. Now, essentially, it's all going to come down to Skies rotating off the B side over towards A. It's a 1v2 with 9 seconds left. He knows Vivid's on bomb. Is he going to find the pick just in the nick of time? No, he's not. And what looked like a round that, if I'm honest, Florida were in complete control of, LA managed to get the win.
And that's a very big round as well. I can't remember which player it was, but whoever got the flank over on Havoc, that's the secure of the round, right? Because the setup that Florida was able to put up for themselves, Skies had one bomb site control, Havoc is watching over Fair, who's sitting on the bomb, but pretty much the middle of the map can be open if someone was able to get past Pharaoh's line of sight. That's exactly what happened. So the setup was almost perfect, but the one small hole was something that the Gorillas were able to find.
7 underway. Florida still with the advantage. Florida 2. There's the first blood again for Awakening. I feel like that's like his third or fourth here in game 2. It's 9 kill. They're also doing a nice job. He's 7-4.
Obviously, the strategy of going that way is
already planted. And with Florida with the man advantage here, it's going to be a tough round for LA Gorillas.
Havoc is in a very interesting spot as well. You see his teammates effectively have a ton of the map covered, but he's just somewhat mid-map in a sneaky spot, and he's got a player right next to him. So you imagine at some point he's going to pounce, but while that's happening, Awakening is going to fall. Vid's going to be able to pick up 2. Blast is going to hit the snipe, and an interesting spot or not, you only got 2 players left.
Oh, Havoc, he had a chance there. Maybe to pick up 2. We'll only find 1, and what looked like a very unique post-plant setup.
They're all planning on A, I guess.
Just completely falls apart. LA Gorillas, a fantastic retake. They'll get the defuse, and they'll put themselves now 1 round down.
And yeah, that's another setup where I think someone really just dropped the ball on the side of Florida, right? Like, the flank, it's not even like the flank isn't potentially obvious, right? You know players are going to go over towards B all the time. You expect pressure to potentially come through. Vivid just kind of walks up, shoots 2 players in the side effectively for free. Blast, meanwhile, is hitting snipe, so you had the perfect setup. Nice little 5v4, but you give Vivid a little bit of room, and all he takes advantage of it. Starting to heat up just a little bit, so you talk about the momentum shifts in the game. Maybe he's now the player starting to get that hot hand.
Actually, LA Gorillas 1 round away from tying things up. They go back in towards the attack. First one against Frosty connects. Just Aqua follows that up as well with a pick. 5 versus 3. Havoc restored. Maybe next on Vivid's list. As the nade goes out, unfortunately for Havoc, the pick still yet to come through. And, well,
okay, I didn't know about that.
That's a pretty cheeky little angle there. Not really too sure Havoc knew about it there until he Really saw the player move, and that's cut timing 101. Yeah, I hate to see it. You really do. And that's the round. LA was beautifully done.
Oh my god.
Past few rounds. The retakes have been phenomenal. The sight control has been fantastic. We're tied up 4-4.
Going back to the MP5.
I'll say that.
I'm 0-8.
I snipe from that spot all the time when I'm playing this map. Like, that's like one of my
good.
go-tos. I've never noticed these. Like, it's not even super impactful necessarily because if you shoot there, you're going to get the head marker. But the information isn't bad, and of course the cat timing didn't work out. But I love learning. That's all I have to say. You know. I'm also kind of annoyed. I think it's the more important part, but yeah, whatever.
He was almost as confused as Oh, Lord bless!
Take a breath. We're going
Quick
back.
scope.
God.
Awakening that's been getting all the first bloods. Well, you're going to get blooded this round. Fantastic snipe. It's automatic advantage now for LA Gorillas. Something to lead for the beat the first time here in game 2. Well, first, he's going to get bombed down. Now pressure run. Nice snipe again for Blast. Looking for potentially a third. Happens in the same spot. Aqua this time reads it. Huh? Necessarily play same spot 2 rounds in a row. Aqua not letting him get away with it there. 5 versus 2. Surely this round LA Gorillas will close out, and they'll do so. Vivid getting a double. LA Gorillas 1 round away from tying up the suit.
Yeah, what was that? You remember? Hey Ben, you remember 2 rounds ago that setup that Florida had that didn't work at all because Vivid went over towards the ambulance, picked up a double kill. Havoc was in like the interesting spot, but still he gets killed. It didn't make an impact. Well, they tried it again. In a 4v5, and you know what happened? They knew exactly where Havoc was. Vivid went over towards the ambulance, picked up his double kill, shot some players in the side, and I would say if there have been adjustments made in this game, the Gorillas have done a slightly better job. Just slightly, you know?
Just a little bit, yeah. It's fair to say it's LA put themselves 1 round away to tie things up. Saints
Which is
struggling a little bit here in game 2. I think Decimate 3 and 8.
Alright, let's see if I can get at least 1 kill.
Vivid. Leading the way, 12 and 4. And for Saints and Decimate, I don't think they're going to care at all really about those individual stats. They can close out game 2. Hasn't been easy by any means. Realistically, Florida controlled the early parts of this map, but fantastic search really coming out of LA Gorillas so far as we wait for a first blood to come through. This round slowed down quite drastically, Chance.
And first bloods have been a bit of an issue, I would say, for the Gorillas. Their bounce back in the rounds have been nice, but they've been getting picked apart by Nade. But the Nade returned to sender. Decimate able to take down Skies. First blood going their way, trying to shut the game down. You got the death round popped on Vivid, and he gets his head taken off.
Awakening everything he can. Keep Florida alive here in game 2 and force round 11.
Our bomb is set. Hold that position.
Still, LA with 25 seconds. Need to get the bomb down. 4v4. Time is ticking. B is going to be the site they choose which to attack, and the resources are rotating quick from Florida. They get themselves 2 kills in quick succession. There's the third. Havoc gets 2 in a row. Decimate, last man alive, will find 1, but with 6 seconds in a dream, the round is over. Florida force around 11.
In first
And I didn't get a
lose
kill.
the rounds. Just kidding. Shouldn't do that, but either way, again, nice little bounce back. It seems like the late game decisions really just been basically a seesaw, right? You got both teams making the bounce back after getting blooded with the nades, and round 11. Pressure, I think, a little bit more so on the Gorillas, not wanting to go down 2-0 in this series, but they're down 4-1 in this game. A very nice job to get themselves to this point. Now it's about clutching up on defense. Florida not going to A this time. Try to get out with the setup that they had is not going to work.
How did I get XP for not getting a kill?
You wanted to see an adjustment.
Makes no sense.
Maybe that adjustment coming through. Many quicker pushovers with B, but it's been slowed down by the nades and utility thrown out by LA. They essentially have Florida pinned right at the back of the map. As we patiently wait for that first blood to come through. Awakening, you've got to be careful. You know the snipes are out for LA. Pick here could be crucial or devastating. And on what's that? That gets it. Pharaoh falls. Vivid finds the first blood. Advantage LA here in the round 11.
And now you spent all this time. You've already used a ton of your nades. Now how are you going to get clearance on this B site? Someone's got to make the play. Skies is the most aggressive on the map right now. I think he's going to know that Blast is roughly around there, but not easy to get this pick, and Blast might not give him much to work with.
timing there was ridiculous. It's Vivid picks
Wow.
up himself 3 in the round 11. Beautifully done.
Gorillas are gonna tie it.
1v4. 17 seconds left. Good luck. Have fun.
Wow.
Not gonna happen. LA
6 to 5.
himself there in the search. They take it to the round 11 and they
LA
close
won
it out,
that
tying
one.
up the series 1 map apiece.
And Vivid having seemingly one of the easiest games he's might have had in his life.
How many double kills you want to feed the man, right?
Yeah, and he's.
1-1. Before the series started, Jens, I know you said for LA Gorillas,
Oh,
2 and 5
let's see, they're on
crucial.
St.
Well, they get the job
Petrograd.
done in 2. Now it's about trying to steal a respawn. Game 1, they had a chance. It felt like they were in control for quite some time at the halfway. Couldn't close it out. Now, though, we head to a St. Petro domination.
It would be interesting to talk to someone from the Gorillas just about how deep that map pool is right now. Obviously, throughout the year, not the strongest, I think would be fair to say, but they're starting to make improvements, and I think we saw a shade of that yesterday, where first hardpoint they played, they looked great, everything was fantastic. Next hardpoint they played, they get a 100-point club. So I think it's a situation where they're still trying to step out their map pool as much as they can. Yesterday they played on Hackney domination, got bullied out. This time they mixed it up to Petro.
Shout out to our observers, as always. And creative. Love to see that. And the skate race underway on your screens up top. On the LA Gorillas, good job just making sure no one can fly. Don't being flagged quickly, try and get a sneak cap underway. And just a top domination chance as we early parts of game number 3. The expectation for specifically this map in the series, how does it look statistically?
Oh, I mean, well, this is one of the very few maps that, even statistics aside, I'm not really going to make a prediction. Like, I do think both of these teams are going to be very
They're
close.
playing domination
one of
on
those
St.
things where one
Petrograd.
player gets one spawn, or Frosty like locks on the mountain, forces back, and then all of a sudden, 10 seconds later, there's a triple cap and the game is blown wide open. Like, we've seen crazy stuff on St. Petro Dom, and it needs to be very obvious to me before
I'm going to cover the whole event tonight, guys. So the stream may run longer than probably 2 hours.
Very, very small, minute lead. Oh
my god, is that the buzz? Wow. 0 and 2. Whoa, what's going on here? Oh, technical difficulties.
Search and destroy.
He's either going long for One shot middle, right side. Top side. Nice, that's me, top side. IP1. Yo, you should go to A, no bullshit.
See, if I had my friend Jose on from last night, I'll be doing plenty more streams with him, don't worry. But if he was on tonight, he'd probably be doing call-outs and stuff like that. Like this. So, and I wouldn't be covering CDL.
The communication and listening was good. Florida, they were down, but they're getting full of B and C. We might see a lead change coming relatively soon here. There's a quick glance at the overhead. You can see the pressure really being applied by Florida. Past the really 10 LA at the back of the map if possible. But still, I guess this Game 3 continues with the theme of the series. Chance for me, it's very, very close.
Very close, but this is a situation where the next 2 minutes, Florida very well might be able to just keep the Gorillas pinned in the back. They had a very nice setup. They have a ton of pressure. You see Awakening in a slaying position, and that is all 5 dead on the side of the Gorillas, who again, they start spawning out all the way on the right side of the map. It's going to take them 15, 20 seconds just to book it to the D flag, let alone having to win the gunfight, having to get the trades, and then having to deal with the players coming out for respawn. So this is a dire situation, at least in the first half of the Gorillas, who still cannot get past this front line.
Yeah, it may not look that dire right now, right? With the score of 52, 45, and minute 30 to go. But the fact that zero progression has really been made of LA getting out of their base. You see the consistent pressure coming in from Florida. Habit pushes straight behind. He'll find one. It's just beautiful stuff from Florida. They have essentially just pinned LA back for minute and a half now.
What?
There's still
Or what? Is he on top of the
from LA
bus?
breaking towards B. I mean, the icing on the cake really for this round will be Florida to push through at least neutral A and really put some pain and pressure on the LA Bulls.
Yeah, if they can get that opportunity, they're surely going to take it. But, I mean, you had Blast, you've got over towards that ambulance. He's been here for like a minute, and that is like the step one of the capturing B process. But again, just because the amount of pressure that was had by the side of Florida, it's just so easy to be able to hold that B flag. You see Farrah goes up and picks up a triple kill. You can use all your nades to just chuck them on top of the flag. So what was a very close game where the girls had a nice little lead. Again, that was a 2-minute stretch where Florida just had all the map control in the world, and they made sure they did not let go of it for a single moment.
Yep, 30 seconds left in this first round, and Florida 80 to 59. What was at one point a very, very close game, all level, has been completely put out the water by Florida. Now a 23-point lead, and still growing as well. A great first half from Florida. Finally, with 10 seconds left, Gorillas jumped the B flag. I mean, hey, if this game ends up being a 1-point game, that final break may be important, but it is ironic that it did take them pretty much the entire round to finally break B. Either way, Florida, great first half from them.
And honestly, probably one of the more important moments of the game. I think it was Frosty. Frosty was the route man that got paid, at least in the first half of this, because he was the guy that was able to flip the spawns, get his team over towards the C flag side of things. And again, it took Florida maybe a minute or two after they got that C flag to really get the full setup that they wanted. But once they had the setup, they did not look back. And now you don't have to be the route man. You're going to start over towards the C side of things. It's going to make Florida's job that much easier. So a little bit of pressure right now is going to be on the Gorillas to try to figure out a way to, if not flip the map on its head, at least make sure they get that 2 flag set up from the A-B side of things. So opening break is going to be important. First blood, though, way to Frosty.
Arrow may find his second there for Florida in this round. Unfortunately, though, two of his teammates do fall, so they won't be able to put pressure straight on towards B. But the lead Florida have, and that's fine.
Oh no! Oh, they're not going to have enough time to defuse. Let's go.
The better for Florida. Nice pick from Vivid. Couldn't find the second though. Arrow trying to defend B. And LA just kind of teasing Florida. Saints actually somehow does escape, and Farrah may have just taken the bait a little too much. He was so determined to finish the kill. This might be paying his own life, and albeit may actually be capped up now by LA. This is a nice start to the round, but they have a lot of work to do.
Hey, I mean, they're getting close, but you can see just how difficult it is. It seems like Florida, again, Havoc was able to pick up 2. There's always someone that's nearby just to keep you off the flags. Now Vivid takes his turn, gets shot in the back, and again, if anything, that just highlights the chaos that is this B flag. You're on the point. There is 87 different things you have to have covered, and you only get 4 teammates to help you out. Eventually, though, finally, they break through and get B.
Off-the-ride minimap number 7, Skies for Florida. He's actually essentially parked the bus right at the back of C. He recognized his teammates actually had a pretty far pushed spawn over towards A. So he went straight to the back of the map. As soon as he got that information, he said, nope, I'm not letting LA flip these spawns. You can have control of B for now, but I'm not giving you the favorable side of the map. Smart stuff from Skies, disciplined play. As actually going to be awakening off spawn, pushing forward. He actually have himself a nice little flank starting to develop over towards B. LA now, all the work they did to take control of B has been undone.
And he actually had a good game plan as well. You've seen the man going back and forth between the M4 and MP5. I don't know if he just knows where he's going to be spawning up, or if he knows that with the pressure, you got to make something happen. But he's making the switch. He's making that call on the fly, and you let him do the job. And has 20 kills right now, and frankly, might need to get a couple more as well. Because again, his B flag, yes, you've been able to neutralize it. But really trying to get that quick bounce back.
No, not try to get a kill. Get a kill.
Hang it out, man.
7 and 6. With what?
Wow, it started off so good.
Elite. He's doing his job. He really is. He knows he's got to be watching certain areas on the map, and he's going to do just that. Really hasn't had all that much action to do, and well, there's one gunfight.
Just rush plant over here.
May not go his way. Vivid try to push straight through, but no, this guy backtracks, brings him up, and again, locks down the spawns. He's doing such a good job here for Florida.
I'm cracking jokes about like the low rate of engagement. So absolutely, he's doing his job. His only thing is to make sure those spawns do not get flipped. They hold the C flag, and eventually he's trusting his teammates to break through on the B flag, which apparently, if you got Awakening on your team, you're feeling pretty good about the possibility he's going to be able to throw a 3 in the feed. He's on a nice little spree, and more importantly, the triple tap is in. Florida will in fact start running away with this game.
Wow.
Yeah, this one may be done and dusted. 136 to 108. Being tapped by LA, but Frosty was so sneaky to get over there. Buys his team just a little more time. The 9.
Well, at least I got a kill. See, I was positive and I got a kill.
LA Gorillas fan, your hope of a comeback here in Game 3 may have just been shut down completely. A short spree, which all started again with a discipline from Sky to really backtrack, make sure that there was no chance of losing the spawns, and then really allow everyone else on the team be the glory hunters. If you
I was the only one who
get all the credit when you look post game at the scoreboard, you'll see Awakening 24 and 20. You'll see Habit 23 and 21. You'll see Barrow 20 and 15, and even Frosty at 19 and 15. You say, oh, you know, they all had a great game. Sky should probably step up to playing. Not the case at all. But you pointed out, Chance, it is job to absolute perfection. And by him doing that, allows the rest of his teammates to shine.
I honestly just wonder if he was like bored at all. Like you got all the players on your team, they got like 40 engagements across the entire.
Right.
You had 18. Like almost every player on your team had more kills than you had engagements. Almost the same thing could be said about the other time. Like if you were to have a heat map of Skies during that game,
that's
again,
what he looks like.
Feet up, posted up, hanging out in the back, and again, absolutely doing his job. But credit to his teammates who were all feasting as well. You talk about Awakening giving him credit. You got Havoc that started going on a tear. He's now at 27 kills, leading the lobby. So it really just is the map on Petro again. That's why I said I didn't want to make a prediction. Sometimes those moments just happen where it explodes all of a sudden. 10 seconds later, the map completely changes. You got a triple cap, and the game just starts to get blown wide open. Because there was a moment, even in that second half, where girls were only down by about 10, 12 points, and well, they ended up losing by 50.
Yes. A lot more convincing than it looked like it was going to be. But overall, great stuff from the Florida Mutineers. Good game plan. They come out, they execute it perfectly, and unfortunately for LA Gorillas, they just weren't able to stabilize at any point there in Game 3. And this is kind of the concern that you had, right? When we talked about LA Gorillas, their respawn, they have to win at least one, considering how strong their kind of 2-5 game plan is. Game 1 was close. Game 3, not all that much. Does it maybe look a little better Game 4 in this series, Chance?
Well, for Muzzy, yeah, it looks better for the girls.
The characters they were all using
them
today.
At least to continue to look at least halfway decent on it.
All right,
not right
so
good.
on this,
but again,
this one, Florida won the match. St. Petrograd domination, 177 to 126. Wow. And that makes the series tied 1-1.
It just goes back to the theme that still is the most important part to me, where even if they look good on the map, I think Florida is going to be just as good, if not even a little bit better. So it's going to be difficult to get that win. Even if we see the Game 5, yes, I think the girls are fantastic in Search and Destroy.
Yeah, that's where
that is where everyone's recruiting is getting put to the
They were tied 1-1.
Absolutely.
So Florida won that one and brought them up 2-1.
Plenty of Call of Duty go before we get there, including this weekend.
And this map is
Florida doesn't lead the series 2-1.
It's a hard point on
book their ticket again to another Sunday, or potentially LA Gorillas.
Oh, and look where we're going. We're going to Ramaza to Search and Destroy.
Sunday performance throughout the season.
Right.
They've been unsuccessful at doing so. As well, are on board with Echoes inside the hill for LA Gorillas. And so far, so good for LA.
I would like to take a moment to appreciate the tragedy of being on the Florida spawn side off the rip on this map. Is like, you know you're going to get naded. You're trying to get the timing right. Normally you wait like a second or two to let the nades pass, but sometimes no matter what you do, the nades just find a way. So just a very quick early break to make sure you get the hill control. But I will say,
the 3 we're losing.
At least off the opening break, you have a lot more clearance in and around the hill. You see Florida doing a nice job of bouncing back and actually Awakening making plays, by the way. He's on the bottom left of the mini-map. He just wanted least one gunfight on rotation and is staying alive for gunfight number 2.
That's with the awkward timing of the nade in his hand, but LA Gorillas, they have to win a couple of gunfights, and unfortunately they're not going to do so. I want to send it now to an Astro Gaming listener for the Los Angeles Gorillas.
I'm so one you did. Back window. Back window. Back right. That could be that. Nice, good job, good pitch, man. Johnny's on back in the back away from the garment. Back door.
Bomb is in flight. Attack the weapon caches.
Help him back door. I got one. I got one. I'm one shot. More point. Use this.
Oh, he's up.
Let's go. I got time. We can go. He's like top end. Yo, I can come out. Give me a second. I'm there. Bottom middle raise. Looking out top man. Apple. Top window. Watch out. Be search. Top right for sure. Go on, be search done. Nice, good job. One top in.
Versus Awakening. Essentially what Game 4 has turned into. Actually was on a 6 streak. Finally he falls. He sits at 10-4. On the flip side for the Florida Mutineers, it's Awakening at 10-5. Both players performing very well. The scoreline kind of reflects that in the sense it's relatively close, 71-40 advantage of Florida. Importantly, though, they are still inside the hill chances, and they're building themselves a bigger lead. And more importantly than that, behind the minimap, number 8, it's going to be Frosty.
Oh.
What do you think about maybe being a pain here for the LA Gorillas as they try and rotate? He's played that perfectly.
And that is just, that is honestly horribly played by the Gorillas. I gotta say, they just put zero pressure on that hill pretty much at all. Like, we were watching Saints up top, laying down, hanging out. He never even took a route to attempt to approach the hill. Everyone on the Gorillas from that break was just scattered, dying in the 1v1 gunfights and the team mark on Florida. Much more on point, and you look at the kill feed, all of that was going the way of Florida, so they have built themselves a very nice lead. And going to the rotation, Frosty, the only one near the hill.
What? Frosty has been by himself for what felt like 45 seconds. He went on a 7th streak there. He managed to just keep LA Gorillas away from rotating, away from the new hill. The man played that flawlessly. He's now bought himself, or bought his teammates, I should say, enough time to put pressure on the new hill. So any chance LA had of kind of maybe having that seesaw effect, getting some points, Frosty single-handedly just denied the LA Gorillas. Florida Mutineers, the past kind of 2-3 hills have been really well played.
Yeah, well played by one team, and just again not very well played by the other. There's definitely some weaknesses in the Gorillas camp that, of course, again, not easy on short notice to try to smooth all these out, and we're just looking for improvements as the year goes on. But either way, tough spot for them to be in, down by 70. But it is worth mentioning they were in a tough spot.
Wow.
They were down.
Did he jump out the window or what?
Back there, and there's plenty of time left in this game to make a comeback in this one.
It's true. It's true. 128-59. We had a lead now. This rotation, and it's Florida who somehow had the early control despite LA had a fair amount of time where they could fight for those spawns. It's still the gunfight being won by Florida, and yes, there's plenty of time for a comeback. But at the same time, this is looking more and more a chance like this could just be a blowout game 4.
So, bro, trying to make sure you gotta actually make it happen right now. All the players spawning in the back, and Aqua, 17 kills is not an easy force to deal with. But I suppose maybe the Aqua versus Awakening battle is still continuing to go. Who can throw up more kills on the board? Either way, not the worst hill in the world and worst hill in the world, I'd say, for the Gorillas, who did a halfway decent job. But you get that full reset, you get that first set of rotations in, and either way, Florida have built themselves a very nice lead.
The scary thing for me is if Aqua does slow down, this could get out of hand very quickly. Essentially, single-handedly keeping LA Gorillas as close as they are. I think I say as close as they are. They're down over 70 points. We now rotate over towards our next rotation. Back over towards P1. Epic on construction. He'll find one. Trades out in very fast for Florida Mutineers, and LA Gorillas, they have no momentum whatsoever. now in this game forward, seems like it's almost inevitable in which they shall lose this series 3-1.
And Pharaoh was just being so annoying there. He was playing his position
Wow.
perfectly. He knew exactly where the girls were going to be spawning.
Holy
and just
smokes,
making sure
guys.
he cuts off those steps, cuts off mid-map,
Florida
and that buys
beat,
his team so much pressure when he's keeping effectively, what, maybe 3 players on the
Florida
side of
beat
Gorillas
LA.
at bay, even begin the rotation. So Pharaoh putting in a little bit of work there. Just the perfect setup coming in from the side of Florida.
And then that means Florida heads on to championship Sunday.
They do have to win a couple gunfights to
That's
solidify
the first
that, but
result.
should be good to go. Have a very nice lead. And honestly, Ben, I don't see any reason why it would begin to slow down.
Yeah, this would be a catastrophic meltdown, essentially, from Florida Mutineers if they were to lose this. The lead now 100 points. And again, it just seems no sign of LA stabilizing. They haven't really been able to get control
And
of the
this
game.
is in Group B, so...
You go to a new hill, and guess who's in there?
I don't know, though. It said qualifier A.
Vivid tries to push through the front door. Awakening lines himself up a nice 3-piece. That's with 30 seconds left on this hill. Again, it feels almost as if the series is done and dusted. LA Gorillas, still a fair amount of work that needs to be done.
And I honestly, I know it's like a weird stat that unfortunately it would take forever to try to figure out, but it seems like Awakening is probably a player that has the closest to a 50-50 split on any given map of getting the kills with an M4 versus MP5. Like, he constantly has both available to him. He is constantly switching for whatever situation he's going to be in. And, like, in the feed, it is tough for me to tell at times which one he's at, like, which is his normal class. Like, it's very difficult to tell. Again, the split has been a little bit ridiculous, and I'm not saying it's the most important thing in the world, but something that has certainly caught my eye so far in this series.
Definitely interesting to see how versatile he is the definition of a true flex player, right? Well, he's changing out his class almost every single spawn. It feels like, I mean, you saw him there with his sub now, he hasn't slept with his hands. Very, very quick to adapt to the given situation, and I mean, for Florida, they have the lead now, 217-94. Finally, LA Gorillas will get themselves to triple digits. No 100-point club here, but a comeback at this point seemingly impossible.
I'm gonna go grab a water real quick, guys. I'll be right back. But I'll keep the commentary going.
Throughout the series, again, I think he deserves all the credit in the world for a CDL debut, but Pharaoh lights up the feed with 3. He sits at 22-21, Frosty 24-19, Havoc 24-19, Skies 18-14. Everyone from Florida is putting up great numbers and doing their job. I know we talked a lot about that specifically with Skies in Game 3, who didn't have an incredible stat line. But the important part is they are doing their roles. They're doing their job. I mean, because of that, look at the score. It's just not even close.
Dude, look at the score. Look at Skies. He's in the hill so bored. He's like drawing on the wall with his pistol. Like
it's not been an exciting series for him.
Yeah, this is the most bored Skies has been in like the past 2 weeks. He's just hanging out. It's a normal day in the office for him, I guess.
Yeah, 250 and 108.
That was a game. Yeah, that was in fact a game.
It was a game. Yeah, that was Call of Duty we just watched. That is for sure. Congratulations though to Florida. They booked their ticket to a semi-final once again. We'll see them on Sunday. For LA Gorillas, they're not done
Wow.
yet. There is still a chance and some hope, but it just seems like for all the improvements they have made, I'll be the first to say they've improved.
That is crazy, you guys. So... holy crap. Florida moves on to championship Sunday. Wow, holy smokes. Let's see. The next match of the day.
We have the bomb. Move.
Was qualifier B, Dallas Empire versus Atlanta FaZe. Oh, snap. I don't want to get killed. That's the last guy, too. Oh. See, I'm not even paying attention to my own match. I'm trying to do this for you guys. So, let's get on this.
It's not just the ship.
Search and destroy.
Or aircraft. It's the will.
US Army, what's your warrior?
Asset
Tournament
locations
audio and
confirmed.
team chat
Defending them is
listeners are
critical.
brought to you by Astro Gaming, the official headset and mix amp of the Call of Duty League.
Alright, this,
They got a lot to prove.
see what this first game
currently
is between
after that
them.
performance yesterday against Seattle Surge, but we'll see how we go. Nameless, bro, thank you so much as always. Watch out for
It's gonna be Gunrunner, Hardpoint on Gunrunner.
Let's get into it, brother.
And we're on Gunrunner too.
Oh, as we get into this one, Miles, I tell you what, I mean, obviously we've heard the passion from
Oh
you.
my god,
We
that
had a
wasn't
bit on
even
predictions, obviously on the trip cap as well. Is there any way you're leaning towards this? Because I'll say it first. I was certainly going into this whole tournament thinking FaZe were going to take it, but after seeing yesterday and what Dallas did and FaZe did, I'm kind of leaning towards Dallas a little bit.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Is the FaZe have had a slow start to the tournament nonetheless, but you know, and Empire did not. They did not have a slow start. They were in fine yesterday. So they can keep that one going today. We'll see how we go. But this is going to be a bout. There's no doubt about it. FaZe versus Empire, if you just joined us. It's going to be a bloodbath on board now with the numbers of FaZe as they try to retake some mid-map control. Again, Dallas Empire spawning on the favourable side of the map to begin with. They're going to have that second hard point in their hands. After a few seconds here on first 40 remaining, Crim are by cargo, trying to clear out these players, not let them make those sticky routes through the cargo containers over towards that right side. You can see the defensive hold here from Dallas. Two members sitting on that back line, making sure no one gets through.
Yeah, I think sometimes it goes a little bit unspoken of sometimes of the vetoes and how these maps are picked. One thing I did want to say is, in regards to this one, Gunrunner Hardpoint, this is actually going to be FaZe's pick here, and rightly so when, you know, again, these guys, I think they're 6-1 Hardpoint Gunrunner. Dallas only 5-5. We've seen Dallas actually drop this quite a few times, and we'll talk about head-to-heads in a little bit, but of course, this match and this map and mode is a very strong combination for FaZe.
Grim holding that line down. Here comes the rotation. Dallas Empire lining up those blue arrows on the minimap, now trying to fortify that next hard point. With Depot is going to be
oh, no.
He's doing the cam shots. He finds two on the backside. Lovely work from him. He and Hoop again, just trying to chase each other up the kill feed, trying to keep that
maybe
as
I'm
high as
just not
possible.
playing with the right weapon.
At the end of this one, we'll come out on top. But Dallas, they may not have got a lot out of the first hard point in order to into FaZe, but now we roll into second. This is where the profits are being found.
Certainly so. Dallas up here by about 30 points again. On this rotation, we start to see the contest going back and forth, and both players and teams are going to be in there. Current finding two shots, finding a nice grenade onto Selim as well before Priestley taking down a few. But when all's said and done, it looks like FaZe are going to retain the last 15 seconds of this one. But Dallas already making strides down, of course, towards goal.
Rotation's on the way. Final 10 seconds going to go with their FaZe, but Empire have just been one step ahead so far, and whether it was the map blessing them with the spawns or whether now it's in the rotations, we seem to have this game under control. Right hand side of the screen, Clay nearly going to take care of those players coming through forest shots. He uses his gunfight through mid, so now you're going to see the presence developing for FaZe. It comes down to Hugh as a lone player out there by the minecart trying to take care of that front line, and he's so sneaky, he may actually do this. Hugh managed to find one, Selim trying to break in now through the side of pipes. Great shots again from Hugh, the Wonder Boy does it again. 12-5 to open this one up, and Atlanta FaZe, man, they're on the back foot, Phil, and they're still on it.
Yeah, this has been a really strong start once more for Dallas Empire, and this goes to show that, you know, map and mode, sometimes it will play a part in it, but again, Dallas, they seem to be going toe-to-toe, and this seems to be starting again with the likes of shots that Hugh, that movement, that aggression, going forcefully into FaZe's camp, and they're showing him who's boss right now.
Here we are, Sully with a nice two-piece, trying to make that play in through the front. Crim's holding the line down now, only 7 will go down, but at the same time, the pressure's still being felt. Major Maniac, nice shots. Shotsy though, once again, man, he's on an absolute tear right now. Once again, going towards those next rotations, we do have FaZe finally able to get their first taste of the next hard point. It's going to take a little bit of work though, because again, they still have to make sure that they take care of this point, but they want those spawns for the left-hand side as well, so... And we're watching for Major Maniac, watching the routes now for the time being, around that 30-second mark. We want to be seeing a bit of a move here out of FaZe.
Selim's going to get taken down over by the containers, and again, Simp is going to fall too. Hugh, Clayster, Crimtic, all putting up big numbers, and again, talking at Hugh, 14 and 8, 7 seconds of objective time, he's running around, Slane. I don't think this man has stopped, but on your screen, Shotsy glides around, finds a double as well. Priester and Simp are going to fall, and a strong start here for the Dallas Empire. Yes, 5-5 on record, but right now they're looking like the better team.
Yeah, it's a big wave. 14 and 9 for Hugh. Shotsy 12 and 9. Got a couple more kills to catch up here, but a nice red kill feed there for the Atlanta FaZe. 100 points up in cross right now for the Empire. And so far, so good. And once again, we do not see enough of an effort from the FaZe squad to try to take that left-hand side of the map. So the next hard point flips over in 10. It is going to be Empires. They will be able to get the first solid sort of 15, 20 seconds while they take care of those players coming in.
I'm not giving you any good gameplay myself.
Dallas Empire are going to be able to grab this hard point time and set themselves up in these forward positions to slow down that advance of FaZe, maximize that hard point.
It's interesting that I said about FaZe being 6-1 on this map mode. The one loss that they have is against Dallas. It was the Chicago home series final where Hardpoint Gunrunner was played map number 1. Dallas won at 250 to 222. So clearly they're very good at it, but Dallas, they seem to be working it to FaZe's disadvantage at this point. Huke is going to find another double kill. Like you said, it seems like a kill race almost. As Priester is going to slide on in, find one. Major Maniac finding a double on the left-hand side of the map as well, and FaZe are going to regain this hard point. But for how long as Dallas start pushing through the front as well? Contest will go down. Illy with a triple, and Clayster finishing off Priester as well. Many had this in the final. It very well could be, but this is a bit of a bloodbath to say the least here. And I want to see FaZe wrap this up. I expect this to be a little bit closer, Miles.
Yeah, I do expect a bit more out of FaZe coming forward, but it's difficult. It's very, very difficult for them to find any momentum whatsoever. With Dallas, you've got their first taste of hard point. The rotations are on point. They once again have managed to secure right-hand side of the map. So heads up play from Dallas once again. This is a perfect hard point from them. You really can't fault it. Watching out for that number 5 of East, trying to find his place through mid. He's battling his way out of showers. Simp backing up on the right-hand side. They're desperately trying to find something here, but they've just been slowed down. The advance now from the Empire, making their way through cargo. Unfortunately, get a little bit of time here on first, but they don't need to go near that hard point kill. They know they've got a solid 30-40 seconds waiting for them on the next hard point when it pops open. They're willing to just keep the members of FaZe out of this one and play that long game.
Yeah, and right now they're doubling the score exactly here of Atlanta FaZe, and FaZe going to jump on this hard point, try and get a few moments of time on it. But across the board, you look at FaZe, and it's not the typical FaZe that we know and love, the high slay and high power
30 seconds.
prowess that they bring to the game. You see in Simp, Celium, down and negative here, but Clayster, Crimsix, the veteran, showing their dominance, and I'll tell you what, maybe a little bit of a rivalry between these two teams, and I'll tell you what, some ex-teammates, some former teammates coming at the throats here as Youth does deal with one, jumping up top. Priester, nice little fade away there as he goes now into the hard point. We'll be looking to check the Dallas Empire. And again, quick check of that mini-map, pushing from all angles, FaZe, but it just doesn't seem to be working. Crim69 once more, and he's going to...
Dallas still fucking up FaZe right now.
For him.
Well, not right now, but...
doing a brilliant job thus far. BZ with a nice 2 just to find the entries there. They will have a bit of time for now, but Clay's on that contest.
On the first game.
Completely cleaned up there by a swarm of the Atlanta FaZe players as they could bring him down, and now a short amount of time, 20 seconds to be had here for Atlanta FaZe to get themselves back into this one. Get them over the 100-point mark, but at 170, they now have to break straight across the map again through all those minecarts. Try to get a big hold here. But once again, Dallas Empire in position, first in, best dressed. They're going to be getting more time on top of this one. I just feel there's nothing that Dallas are doing wrong right now. FaZe have yet to be able to hit the rotate time off, yet to be able to find those clean breaks. Dallas are looking
at least I got a
clean
kill.
power, yes, it's favouring Dallas, but not by an extreme amount. They just seem to be rotating earlier, and one thing that I've noticed about this hard point is when Dallas are holding them, when they've rotated earlier, they're getting the first 15 seconds almost uncontested, and that's very unlike FaZe. A BZ taking out 3-1 being Selly in mind, so probably not the best 3-piece he's going to get, but Sim's going to find an FMJ shot onto Shotsy here and now trying to push through the minecart. They've been about 70 points down pretty much this whole game since around that 140 mark here, but this is FaZe's chance potentially to take this last 25 and hit that rotate.
We're watching the pinches and everything from Empire right now. They're just looking so much more well refined than FaZe. FaZe are, while still unquestionably very skilled, they're not having a lot of luck here. Rotation's now about to go down 10 seconds. Once again, FaZe in position on the cargo side of the map, but again, they have to hold the line. Clay's trying to make something happen in Forest. Bites up a little bit more than he can chew as he gets the wombo combo around the FaZe. They clean him up to 216 and climbing now, though. Once again, we're in the business end of the hard point now, and this is going to be a Herculean series. There is no doubt about it. Abizi trying to find the instant kills here through the showers. Priest is going to back him up. Not able to get another one there. And once again, Shotsy. Absolutely astonishing skill right now being displayed by that young man. And we have the hard point in the hands of Dallas Empire. Watching number 7 as well. Good, playing the backline, making sure that no one's making their way through. And the difficult situation now for FaZe is they absolutely have to push this hard point, Phil.
Yeah, they certainly do, and the problem is as well, the rotation is going to be won by Dallas. Someone we've really not talked about too much is Illy. He's just been Mr. Consistent, the Ninja. Just been putting numbers on the score sheet all map long, and I tell you what, he's having a phenomenal game so far, partnered in with Shotzzy, with you. They're pushing the lines, they're pushing and pressuring FaZe left, right, and center, and still Selly trying his best.
Oh my goodness, I'm not even paying attention to my own match. I'm watching
Illy
this.
says, nah, not today. Another triple.
I'm so sorry, guys.
Whose resume? I mean, this guy, even in his back alone, he's just been putting up so many big numbers. The kill feed is all blue. Shotzzy with the triple. Crim6 adding to that one. But this is what I'm talking about. Those 10-15 seconds going untested. This is exactly what I'm talking about right now. FaZe can't even get close to it. Look how far pushed out Crim6 is. We've got you right up in the bottom green as well. And now, after 15 seconds, we see FaZe up and around the half point. But it's a little bit too late with a 5-killing spree coming from Shotzzy. Beat down 5th, M4s, MP5s. 30 kills for Shotzzy and only 18 deaths. A one-sided affair here on map 1 of Gunrunner Hardpoint. Oh my, what an interesting way to start the series, Miles.
What a statement that was. The 30th kill with a fist from Shotzzy and a massive map win there of Atlanta FaZe. Oh boy, the Dallas Empire. What a fantastic start for them. FaZe just a little bit further behind in every regard. The biggest question for me now is, I mean, FaZe, look at those faces. No one's looking too happy here. Now you have to find the mental resolve to bounce back. Now you have to find that resolve to go, okay, we lost that hard point pretty handedly. What do we do now in the search? Don't let us get ahead of ourselves. Play this one map at a time and pull this one back. Let's look at the stats from that last match. And again, we were screaming our praise there for Shotzzy at 13-18. 30 kills as well there for Illy. And both of them with a minute or more kill time.
Yeah, 30 kills apiece. I mean, Illy was a player which again was kind of going off towards the mid-section. Shotzzy really stepped up towards the end. But I think you said roughly around the 6-minute mark how Dallas were playing almost near perfect.
Alright.
And yes,
so in that first match, Dallas beat Atlanta FaZe.
Able to get into the hard point. And one of the things that I was very impressed with once more with Dallas Empire was the fact that those first 10-15 seconds of each and every hard point almost
they beat them 250.
You know, you can't do that for the middle hard point. Yes, you can't
2-1 something.
The only rotations they were.
That was very.
Find that resolve to go, okay, we lost that. Screaming our praise
250 to 139.
30 kills as well there for Illy.
It's crazy.
Both of them.
Alright, this next game, Search and Destroy on Ramaza.
He seems to be really talking about how the mixture between veterancy and fresh kind of players is working so well, and I like that. I actually think since the addition of Rambo, I like the Clay has been playing much better. I'm not sure the reason behind that, but S&D is underway and Priester has found himself a double, but Illy back at it again.
Here we go. Boy, I've seen a lot of exciting moments on the night.
Wow. 1-9.
Lovely tap there just on the top of M6. Crim not really phased by that whatsoever, did not back down, but you can hear those doors open below and they're trying to find something above. No dead silence to work with just yet, but that's going to allow him just to get in here, cause a bit of a disturbance, maybe make Major Maniac take his eyes off of those players. On the outside, Simp's going to get his back. Beautiful shots there on the Crim. 2v2.
Switching sides.
Miles are getting flashbacks of yesterday, the bottom of these stairs.
The cursed stairs.
The cursed stairs, and here he is. Out and about, and he's going to go down. It's going to be huge. Oh, and Clayster though, bait and switch. Not necessarily purposefully done, but a good reaction from Clayster here. The 28-year-old that's still got it in him. I think he's 28, I hope I got that right. But there he is, not one but two. Oh, and that's his old teammate. Hi, Sim. Get back in your window. You're not allowed out of your room just yet.
Nice round there from Dallas Empire, slow and steady. A phase with a nice couple of shots back. Trying to keep it close, but now we go back into an offensive round for the for the first time for Atlanta FaZe.
We're planting B.
We've seen a lot of love for that B side. There's many windows again. The utilities used to block those windows to shoot used smokes and concussions.
Let's go! Victory!
Attack, but not quite enough to get the job done.
Still one.
Made his way in towards site. Play on the defense. Up over the top. Beautiful two-piece from Clayster. What a fantastic run that was. Can't hit a third though on the reload. Sim comes through. Did he find any more here?
Good balance pop by Hugh there as he ends around the bottom of it. Shotzzy up top. He's going to be crouch walking. Simp and Priester though. Finding kills here. Shotzzy's going to take down Simp, and it is now a 2 versus 3 numbers advantage to Dallas. Ball up to Priester. Bit of a genius in his own rights as he starts to switch around. He's going to have to keep that MP5 open about because Illy lurking by the Archers. That was a great snapshot there from Priester, but he was just a little too late. 2-0 to Dallas Empire.
It always makes me wonder when we think about this. We've seen this happen a few times in squad history where like players are wide, they're trying all they're tweaking out, changing weapons, keeping their fingers engaged. But like, if you get to a situation like that where maybe if he wasn't, he possibly was in a better shot to get Illy there. You know, just with the M4 in that position, the MP5 should be winning out if the guns are. It's hard to call that one, but still, Dallas, good for another round. Now they go on offense. No love for the A site just yet. This could be the round. We see a bit of a change here. We oscillate between B and A. The lone defender there is going to be Sim over towards the top of that construction site. BZ watching mid-map, big tags. A lot of information passed over though. He saw at least one player, maybe two, going across there, and now BZ watching the pinch. Very, very wise moves. Looks like the site has already been overwhelmed though, so A is going to be in the hands of Dallas Empire for the time being. One defender left there is going to be Priester.
Yeah, an interesting outlook here. It is now 4v4. Gunfights going down on either side of the map. Crimson is going to get the better of a BZ here, though. Numbers swayed towards Dallas again. And it seems to be a common trend as the series is panning out. He's just on the other side of Celium. Duke does win that gunfight. I think they tried to zoom out in, but they got the wrong person there. But Crim's going to deal with Major Maniac. All up to Priester once again. Deja vu, it seems, here as Dallas Empire win the third round in a row with 4 players still alive. This is becoming a very convincing game, Miles, and you know, one to really note. And the reason being is Dallas are making this look easy, and they're going against 2-time champ right now.
Yeah, they split the defense really well. They've got players trapped in on the A side, trapped in on the B side. They managed to win their individual gunfights. So at FaZe are left guessing, where's the bomb going to be going down? Where do we need to actually divert our forces? Where do we need to pay attention?
Right.
They don't have a choice. You know, Dallas are forcing their hand every step of the way. Another great round. That Dallas Empire Search and Destroy has been on the rise since the addition of Rambo to the coaching staff. Shout outs to Ray, a lot of love.
A lot of love. And let's not forget exactly what FaZe are capable of. I'm not going to call this out yesterday, but, you know, they were 2-0 down in that series, and lo and behold, they took out the dub here. Abizi now running through the smoke. Simp as well is going to take down one. Duke could be in trouble, but he's going to take out Abizi before finding any of that trouble.
Why did it exit?
Well, Dead Silence was Poppy Stories.
That was weird.
Outline.
Right.
Flashing away, Illy. He's going to connect with Major Maniac here, and Simp finding one more. This time, the numbers favour FaZe, and I think this is a round really for FaZe. They've got to close out. You don't want to go down by 4. The quick rotation here.
I love this rotation. You've got to watch out for Illy, though. That position he's in. He's going to be able to watch them leave the bomb with their electronic shot. He possibly does not catch anyone just yet, but there it is. That's all you needed to see. Watch those defenders possibly now. There's only 2 of them. He and Hugh are going to make their way across to A. Hugh's going to check those corners and try to reinforce Illy now.
Come on, Creek that door.
Here it goes.
Let's see where you go, baby. Oh, Creek, hell no. He's going to smash through it like Corker. Stun is going to go through as well. Connecting
No.
with that. And Illy going for a bit of a clutch moment. He's going to find the signal. Priester finds the hip fire, I believe, maybe onto Illy. As Hugh now, as the bomb goes down, a 1 versus 2. Wow, the movement, the reaction speed, and I tell you what, that's a different player, my friend Illy. You might have been thinking you're facing the same player. Nope, he was hitting the corner, and you're going to see this. Sip comes in, dips away, calls for reinforcements. Priester's right there waiting. An important round for FaZe Clan.
Yeah, textbook FaZe bait and switch. Nobody does it faster and more efficiently than those boys. That was incredible. Difficult scenes. I mean, Illy, what heroics, man. Almost managing to break that site completely alone, and maybe getting 2 kills out of it would have been absurd, but not to be had now. Empire on offense. FaZe have found a lot of success in the offensive rounds when they managed to hit that B site a little bit faster.
Enemy bomb at Alpha. Get over
Will that be the case right now for them? Duke's going to get a nice opening there. Until BZ with that nade.
Let's go.
That's mid-map, made that a little bit safe, but still have to watch out. Crim's nade finds something as well.
No.
He's got 2 beautiful dribbles. But here comes the push. Sip.
They got him.
No.
Let's go.
Illy from the smoke. Absolutely destroyed.
Wow.
You're all alone, brother. What are you going to do?
On to the next round.
For the 3rd time this game.
For the 3rd time. He's going to get tagged now. Doesn't he get a shot? Good new position. I like it, but Silence to work with. Nice good
he tried running away from
Dallas
everyone.
Empire played out so well. 4-1.
Yeah, the smoke got caught.
Oh boy.
Search and destroy. Target's ID. Get to the bomb and move in.
Oi.
Bomb is in play. Protect the carrier.
This is only getting better.
It really is, and you saw from the get-go of this round in particular, those two Semtex kills came through instantly. Dallas just jumped on it. They were straight onto the bomb site. They knew that they could trade out. They knew that, you know, trading 1-for-1 at that point was just a win-win. FaZe in a little bit of trouble here. They're going to have to reset, like you said, with found a bit of success.
Oh, man, I can't be playing low gunfights against I respawn on a search and destroy?
Yesterday, the Iceman got
Excuse
the
me?
series versus Seattle, but now they're struggling to find anything.
2 and 3.
Hyper-aggression through that smoke. Oh, he just saw Krim. Nice shots. Krim's reactions just a slight slower, but Hugh from up top. High construction site now, getting the work done.
Asset locations
Brick
confirmed.
by brick,
Defending
kill
them
by
is
kill.
critical.
Cell gets involved now.
Wow.
Still there. 3v3.
Yeah, Shoxy's positioning is really interesting as well as Illy. They're actually down low, but they have a lot of coverage and a lot of insight into what exactly is going down right now. Sim's going to take down Clayster. It's a strong showing here for FaZe. Illy and Shoxy now. They're going to have to creep around. Dead Silence has been popped, but Sim, well aware of that. All up to Illy. And again, this is a mustering round, it seems, for FaZe. Oh, okay. Gonna put
Well, we won this round.
They didn't hear him, though. They
Unfortunate, but
didn't
oh well.
hear Illy. And now he knows they're making their way across site. He does have to watch out for Simpo from behind. Over the top. Simp hasn't moved just yet. Illy, this could be dangerous.
That was an impressive win for us.
To identify where the damage is coming from Simp right now.
Search and destroy.
Wait,
We
wait,
can
wait.
honestly get this done. Oh my word.
2 people joined.
Oh,
It ain't over yet.
Oh no.
Target
Dead Silence is going to keep him alive, but now the clock is ticking. Sim's going to try to hunt the kill down. Sim's going to try to hunt the kill. There he go. He gets it. Sim. He just avoids.
Wow.
An insane 1v3 from Illy there. Sim. What instinct just to know where Illy was there to chase him down. He had like seconds to go.
Oh, dang.
What a round.
Sim coming up close there. 2 kills for Illy on the bomb site there and the bomb planter.
Oh, man, they're not even
Illy
over at
got
the
away,
ball.
regenerated that health, and he's still on dead side. I think he actually heard Sim coming, but that was just a battle of M4 v MP5 up close and personal.
Round, I guess.
Sim didn't miss the hip fire. Came through very, very strong. Snapped onto him as well. 8 kills for Sim. I think he might have found 3 that round, Miles.
Making us fight for it.
This guy.
Okay, deep breath. The BZ starts the round off with a lovely kill there onto Hugh through the smoke. And again, the BZ's first bloods have been
Search and
influential,
destroy.
especially in those offensive rounds, but now on the defense, he's managing to find his first. Dead Silence now for Sim still active. Krim's just letting his presence be known there again. That position there by the gate over by Ruin's extremely powerful. Heady, if you will. I'm sneaking behind that these days, boys. So now Shoxy upstairs. Wow, Major Mania up close and personal there with the M4. Manages to get the kill. His 3rd of the game. Now with his Dead Silence activated, looking to chain this to a few more. 4 versus 2 right now. Dallas have been a little slow this round and they're being punished by FaZe.
Patience from Sim. Sorry, from BZ there onto Krim 6 here. Sim does connect with that frag and FaZe. He's going to find another round here. That...
Bomb planted on Alpha. Defuse it. They're making us fight for it. Keep at them. Switching sides. Search and
FaZe is stacked
destroy.
up in a big way. B-side, they've got the numbers here, but they have to make sure they get through those doorways quickly. And Clay could find himself another 2-piece as he did in the first rounds. And the pressure is on now to try to find those open kills. Utility has not been thrown totally yet. Simp right on through. Brilliant job from Shoxy Krim. They make the read, and that's the difficult thing, getting through those doorways. They're stirring about the rats like FaZe. They could not escape the executioner squad of Dallas Empire there. Avizi now in a very difficult spot. Celium's going to back on.
No!
You've lost these numbers. Illy can leave his perch at A and now start to try to hunt down those players trying to transition across.
Celium's really seems to have struggled this map as well, just to
Guys, last one left. See what happens.
shots being put down into a BC. Clayster will have that information, doesn't need it though. Final player sliding on through, and Clayster and company will of course deal with that one. Now match point for Dallas Empire here, leading 5-3. And Clayster was sat here all day long.
There's no reason why
he's been chilling.
There's no reason. I mean, he's providing ample information about the players, not only the window but with the door there, and his teammate shots, he backs him up, make sure that the crossfire is there, so if they do decide to make a play through that, there was no smokes down, there was no reason for the FaZe to be able to get through that without being shot at. Empire played that magnificently. As you said, Phil, it's map point. One more the Empire needs, and they got 2-0 in the series.
Assets identified. We need to keep them intact.
Up towards A.
Alright,
lone defender there again. Bit of presence being felt through mid. Clay with a huge individual win there. M4 truly.
Oh my god, I should have climbed through the window. I should have just aimed right there.
Easy managed to find something with a knife there towards mid. There's
God! See, guys, I get so frustrated with this game sometimes.
Bit of a Sweeney Todd, if you will. Might have to Google that one, kids. Cellian now trying to flank up through mid. Many up on high once again. Clayster with another decisive kill there. That's going to be 3 versus 2. Busy once again. The demon barber of Ramaza gets himself another kill. 2 versus 2 now. Site full control by Dallas Empire.
Enemy bomb at Bravo.
Clayster putting himself in a strong position here. You see the players from FaZe coming in from catwalk, and of course down low as well. They're both going to be sneaking around, but waiting on the stairs. This shot is actually baited out that second player as well, and look at him go. Straight down, back in. Abisi deals with him. It's now Clayster versus Abisi. They used to sit alongside each other. Not today with 16 seconds left. He's going to be jumping straight on that bomb. Clayster, where are you? Clayster, where are you? Clayster! And that's it! It was close, but no cigar for Atlanta FaZe. Dallas 6-3.
Dallas is up 2-0 against them now.
And they take a 2-0 lead in the series. He could barely see him. It was so close. He almost got away with that one, Clay did. I'm glad he checked twice, because that would have been a bad round. Clayster finishing the round 11-5. 11-6 for Illy as well. Philip, time to get to a Dom. Is this going to be a 3-0?
I think we're seeing 30 bomb, I think it was.
Oh yeah, let's see the
it was
score real quick. 3-6.
Away with that one, Clay did. I'm glad he checked twice, because that would have been a bad round. Clayster finishing the round 11-5. 11-6 for Illy. Illy runs away in that situation.
Alright, let's see.
Wins anyway. It was
search and destroy on St. Petrograd.
What, like 4 seconds to go?
Oh, he was playing.
And Dallas is up 2-0 against Atlanta FaZe.
Huge round either way. But what a search and destroy that was. We may well see another one if FaZe can have their way with it here on Petrograd. This is the domination map number 3. FaZe favourite. We love some Dom. They're definitely looking a little slower today. The wind has been knocked out of their sails. I don't know what it was. Maybe it's too much time for balance. I don't know. But either way, in we now go to the Petrograd Dom. Sim, speaking of wind knocked out of the sails, couldn't quite get over the ledge there, mate.
I don't know why I'm out. I think person, so I'm going to get a quick refresh.
I shouldn't be acting like I'm John Wick or anything.
Well, we've got a nice bit of presence mid-map immediately from FaZe. 2 of them on B flag, not able to quite get the cap. Nades coming through, Utility's just keeping them off of it. It's Dallas Empire.
They're not putting SND on St. Petrograd.
Now for B, raging.
They said SND on there, but they're playing domination.
Starting to get the numbers there on point, but they still have to contend with that fortress. The top of the restaurant, the bottom of the restaurant here for Dallas. That's where they're able to really apply that pressure on towards that B flag. Shotzzy makes it neutral, now goes for the full capture. Crim 6 pushing those players back out top. Hazmat, nice shots, but Cell's going to get it done. And we have almost got that flag in control for Dallas, and there it is. A and B now in their hands.
Yeah, I was sat there waiting for the game to start, and Dallas already off to a hot one here. A and B in control. Shotzzy yet to die here. He moves around. His movement on St. Petra was questioned yesterday, and this guy's just a movement beast. This is what he does.
Watch there's clips online with his hands, you know, Shotzzy is an animal. Watch him on any game, actually. Shotzzy is
any game.
Is a truly gifted gamer. Gets the clearance there. Back over towards BB there. Nice bit of work out from FaZe. Good catch. For the time being, Sinno's killed. This is going to get it done for a bit.
Oh my
now you have to throw what you
god.
can to trap the members there.
Well, you guys,
Dallas,
I
get 'em off the
suck
point.
at
Make
Call
sure
of
you get a
Duty,
couple
I
of kills.
guess.
The
I don't know
spawn's
what
starting to
to
get a
say.
little bit squirrely. You've got a couple of them spawning towards A, and
This is
A safe
sad
for the time being.
excuse
So
for
keeping that
playing
mid-map
Call of
safe as
Duty.
again. Back and forth we go. We watch those flag interactions raising for both teams.
You know, I'm done with CDL.
FaZe have certainly got their hands across
Well, at
all those
least
flags
playing
from Dallas
CDL.
out.
I'll keep this going, but
He's certainly
I'm gonna play some
find the strike
regular
here and you
mode.
start to see shots. He could want
I
to
can't
neutralise this.
keep
Will he be able to
dying
get it?
like
Will he be able to
this
even
and
capture it? Who knows here? But number 4 there, stopped by the train tracks. That's going to be Priest. They really couldn't push forward. But
Wow, FaZe has got the lead already, 33 to 25.
Be trying to retake vehicles right now, neutralised. So no one really gaining or losing any points at this given time. Who's going to be the one to step it up and take that?
Yeah, the war for B is raging, man. I mean, it has been non-stop from start to finish. Shoot with a knife, getting that one done.
All right.
With all this action continuing, I'd love to have an Astro listen in with Dallas Empire.
Big cap. I'm looking right window. Yo, run a free nade to me.
Yo, great corner, Kyler. Flash.
I'm standing right window yellow.
Yeah. Go, flash.
He's dead.
Alright, let's go. On it.
Push up, Steve.
Yo, water.
One shot, water free. Tim is one shot, water free lying. He's lying.
Yeah, one guy's mid-street. Go see together, guys.
One more city, I'm pretty sure. It's yellow, right?
Mid-street, one shot, dead.
You gotta stay alive, Porter.
How many
Stay alive.
Wait,
Stay alive.
one,
You gotta get kills here,
Yo.
I hit.
I got
Get on it,
Nice.
get on it. Watch your gate, Ender.
I need to be.
I'm popping this with you, Ender.
Wow, FaZe is just taking over now. All
They're
right.
gonna try to go for it. They're trying to go. They're top
Go
down.
top yellow, Ender. Go top yellow. One wide. I'm one. Okay, nice. Go top yellow. Go top yellow. Read it. Hop.
I got 3. Hop.
One's probably top yellow,
I'm
yeah.
watching top left.
I don't see it. No, top downer. No, top yellow, guys.
I'm watching top right. Nice, let's go.
Nice. Hold this the whole time, yo. We'll end the fight
Top
ahead.
downer, dead.
Yo, keep water free. One shot dead. Got him. Yo, one more deep water. Deep water. Got behind you. Shit.
Where'd he go?
He's back flowers.
Yo,
I don't know. He's back flowers somewhere.
Comms a little frantic at times there from Dallas Empire, but they're maintaining control, starting to get themselves back into this one. They have to keep the flag safe, keep that B flag secure, and maybe even go for the trip if they're feeling it. They managed to secure that play at the back of C. Sim went for a real sneaky play there for them. They've got to hand it to them. They're pulling this one back. FaZe not out of the woods just yet.
Oh, man. Gotta use this new Vesper.
Yeah, I mean, even just listening to the comms, like you said, it was a little frantic. The calming voice of Glazer there, I feel, was just kind of like, let's hold this for the rest of it. We'll come out on top. It wasn't about blowing it out of the water, it was just going in with a slight lead. You know, the small winds all count. All
I didn't even realize what I had as my
a FaZe
second
squad
grenade.
trying to neutralize B isn't going to happen. Here it's
no.
down. 2.
Oh, and I had a knife as my second
as well. Make them in
Oh, that's right. I gotta get the
as well. And
collar.
He's going to jump right into the firing line, but this time it's going to get the better of him. He's still in the hands of the Dallas Empire,
this round,
and with 30 seconds left, it looks like it's going to stay that way for maybe a few more seconds.
Again, it's the flag interactions for FaZe.
let's go.
They started off with some blistering pace. It was difficult for Dallas to get back into this
Team,
one, but
oh.
it was slow and steady, man, at the steam engine. Once they got hot, there was no stopping them. They will go into the second half with the lead, albeit slight, but a real closely contested domination map here on St. Petrograd.
Let's go.
And man, again, for FaZe, this is match point.
Oh, let's
We need to see a
go.
win here from FaZe if they want to continue the series.
Let's go. Whoa.
We're halfway there.
What? Yeah, I didn't kill him. Haha, got him. Let's see.
4-point lead. It's a very narrow lead at that. One
One more
is easily
kill. We're busting it.
takes it back. Okay.
Let's go.
They're calling to bait.
Ah, there's nothing stopping.
4 points is all it's going to take. Major Meg got a lovely start there with a cute early car bomb. As you can see, mid-map presence not being hit just yet, but as we saw from the first round, it's an absolute bloodbath. Both teams trying something slightly different here. We've got 2 members of FaZe making their way down Water Street. They're going to be running across a Clayster who now goes down, maybe looking towards keeping control of mid or possibly overextending there towards B, but At this point in time, we have lost a Momo, so maybe I'll have to do an impersonation of your boy to keep this one going, but we'll see how we go. 422 money on the clock from early times. Lovely shots from Priest and nobody in the second. E-flag now in the hands of FaZe. Lovely work from them to keep those players backing out of storm. Priest are in a very tough spot, but nonetheless doesn't really matter. Here comes the clutch from FaZe. They can develop all over towards C. Sim clearing out bottom hazmat, squeaky clean as he cleans his hands of those kills, and now Shotsy goes down as well. Sim with a lovely 3 in a row. That's 15 and 10 overall.
Oh, let's go.
All this action and all that fun and games, A has fallen hands. Setting now in a lone position to try to find something here. You can see the spread right now is basically exchanging home flags, but
I wish there was like a 24-hour shipment so I could just
Dallas have reacted late, but it'll be a decisive reaction. There's 2 men there are going to be able to get the clean kill. B and C now.
Oh, that would have been a kill too.
Priest goes down. Sitting with our shots there.
I hate Phil can still hear me, so I won't be doing that.
Is it that maybe down, but he's
I hate you. I hope everyone can hear
Phil right now just say, Miles, I hate you. But I will.
Back here. Welcome back.
God, stop laughing. I know, you were waiting for Phil has been waiting for it.
Are you back? But I've been told I'm back. I've been told I'm back. Yeah, I'm glad it came at that point because as soon as I said, oh, FaZe back here. But nevertheless, FaZe still in the lead. Miles, you do great impressions and it probably is fantastic. I just hate it. But 6 points now in the lead from 4 points down at the half. Give Miles a little bit of a break there.
FaZe have transformed this map, man.
Still on the clock to finish this.
That's weird. It's like skipping their voices.
So now, I mean, that's the lead once again.
Flag lead
and it's down to the flags. Shots
okay.
He's doing everything he can. He's got flag, 8 flag grabs. I mean, that boy is pole dancing right now. That is a lot of flag grabs. If the behind Illy gets taken down once again, C flag made safe. B is not really getting any love right now. And looking towards A, you've got 2 members of FaZe trying to apply that pressure. Crewman has to take care of this player in top blue. He has to make something happen. And Cell, man, he is a murderer right now. But Crim, he's on the case and he takes care of that one. But seriously, man, I mean, FaZe they've sprung to life here in a nice way. And this is looking like a very solid performance. They've got to keep this up there for another 2 minutes, maybe.
Yeah, and it couldn't get the books around his whole life. Tracy still in hand of He's got an 18-point lead right now for FaZe Clan. A couple more seconds, and these guys will only need just 1 to run this one down here. Crimson's trying to go for B, not going to happen here as Hugh slides on in. But again, looking at the minimap, push going through the top side. Clayster, Hugh finding those kills. Clayster actually onto Hugh finding a kill. Not what you want to see here, but a big one from Beezy will level the playing field, and he's just going to try and clear B. Bide a little bit of time for FaZe Clan, and now 140 to 17. The tick top goes down a little bit more here. 90 seconds left on the clock here. A little bit less than that, actually. FaZe just adding now. Adding those stats.
Major maniac. And this is what we want to see out of FaZe. This is the Atlanta FaZe we know and love. Confident, flashy plays, very fast, decisive. I mean, this is a trip cap. This is the trap. Priest is trying to hunt down that one that escaped. There's just a few more around the corner, and FaZe have just walked away with this one. It's very difficult to get out of this situation. I mean, Hugh managed to stick the net, but he's a little fish out there, and there's some real mean sharks on the prowl right now. 160 to 120. They've managed to make the escape. They've managed to cut across to C, and now the spawns have changed, but the damage has been done, man. What a play from FaZe. Great stuff from them. We will be seeing a hard point.
Oh my god.
But will we see the reverse sweep?
I'm just waiting for the meme. The Grim Reaper at the door. Minnesota, door 1. Seattle, door 2. It's a long way to go just yet. It is just 1 map, but Dallas Empire, they will fall here in map number 3. We have a series on our hands. We're going into the hard point, of course. Dallas still will be leading. You just missed it. They had a convincing map 1 and map 2. The second side of domination, my goodness, FaZe Clan. They absolutely ruined this one.
Wow, headshot. Let's go.
Quick reset, quick regain. Yeah, back at it for 50 points. Just over 50 points here.
I mean, dudes, all FaZe. All FaZe. No questions asked. 180 to 129. The first round was close. Dallas, they looked fine. The second half was all Atlanta.
Actually sounded like that, but everything is thrown down in my voice.
We knew it was going to be a close one. We knew it was 29. The first round was close.
So Atlanta FaZe won the 3rd game. Oh. 180 to 129. And that brings it up to 2-1. Dallas are still up.
No questions asked. 180 to 129. The first round was close. Dallas, they looked fine. The second half was all Atlanta FaZe. You'll have to see it. What a good series now we have in our hands. We knew it was going to be a close one. We knew it was going to be exciting. And you know what, mate? I feel like it's just getting started. I really feel like it's just getting...
Trademark now.
You know the handshake is there. You know.
St. Petrograd. Let's see what game out there.
Now for Dallas Empire. It's one map for the win.
Wow.
FaZe needs 2. Here we go. Staying on Petrograd. Hope you didn't put your shoes on.
Dude.
Maybe one player.
Just bobbing the quads up.
Bobbing. That's how you get his walking the quads up.
Oh, they're playing hard point.
Through mid to try to get that hard point.
There's that window.
Yeah, that window. Who's there? Can you see that? Who's there in the window? Oh no! Grimbo just got something. I don't know what just happened there.
I think he might have tried to pick up a grenade that landed on his feet. Potentially there, but either way, it ain't good. And FaZe.
FaZe have managed to overwhelm the site a little bit. Incoming through the apartments though. It's the Realtors FaZe with Empire as they've cracked on through. They've got those high ground positions now. Easy shots there from above. But Sim, nice angle, gets the timing there on Q, gets the kill. Well, the points going away of FaZe. They managed to maintain position. It's going to be Sim to play the lone defender now at this point in time, trying to keep that pressure on hardpoint. Meanwhile, the rest of his teammates are already going for the rotation.
Why do I keep forgetting what I have as my second grenade?
FaZe on this map have had some very dominating
I'm just saying they're picking up throwing a
I think
grenade.
one very dominating loss. I believe that was from New York. But you can only learn from your mistakes. Right now, FaZe are looking good. Strong rotation over towards the second half point. But this is kind of somehow how Petro plays out at the start. A full 60.
Dallas don't mind giving up time. They really don't.
Dallas
they play the long game in a big way. They just go, okay, we're going to let you have that first hard point. We're going to battle for the next one, and we're going to get 50 to 60 points there and tie things up. We're going to trade out these hard points on this. And I've seen people speaking about this, you know, in the pro player roundtable. Petrograd's a little harder to do that in some of these series because it's short rotations, it's a long rotation, especially from the first man down towards pool. So if they can keep that on going, they do get a clean breaks here on the back half A. Not going to fight for his life here.
1 second, guys. I need to get the charger. For the controller here. Batteries running low.
Once again, watching that play.
Not bad. Whatever.
Try to get on point, but the defensive hold from Empire is fantastic. Another 20 points to be had here potentially. And as you see, it's going to be relatively even. Stevens back on the scoreline.
Yeah, Shotzi goes down there after a 6-kill streak. Crim6 yet to pick up a kill. Illy yet to pick up a kill. What a wild way to start this. 0-6 for Crim, 0-7 for Illy. Yet the game is relatively close. Again, trades, base, switches, whatever's going down. Keep your eyes on that one, but I'm sure they'll start to heat up as we get into this third hard point. Rotation has faded FaZe, and this actually reminds me a lot about Dallas on that number 1 gun runner where no one even needs to close to that hard point. That's a 3:15:20 seconds here for number 3. Simply sat there soaking up that time. He's thinking, guys, I got my feet up, I've got a cup of tea and I'm ready to rock and roll. Probably not a cup of tea, probably something else, I don't know. A game fuel or something.
Game fuel, yeah, bro.
Game fuel 0.
100% of game fuel.
Yep.
5 for Shotzi so far. Crim 7. See if you can't bounce back here.
Wow.
Find a couple of kills here or there.
Still lost.
To break, especially with that solo position at the very, very back. So a Major Maniac posed up on top of that flower shot with the M4. Very, very difficult to get in there. Slade slowly but surely trying to make his way around the outside. Shotzi's already managed to infiltrate those phase lines. Abizi cuts him down.
Last 5 seconds, we'll go towards FaZe, and over by pool, it's going to be FaZe as well. The rotation seems to just be completely different. It's almost kind of like map number 1 with Gunrunner, but this time FaZe, not Dallas. And Dallas going to be trying to break from the back. It's going to be a tough one to do so. Down by around 70 points here. Ellie's going to challenge here. Major Maniac goes down, selling with a headshot. Will rebound, and Dallas, just like that, retake the hard point, retake pool. And FaZe, they're going to be flooding in from the front.
Here comes the flood. Duke, though. Has he got his arc ready to deal with that one? 2 members now of FaZe are going to be spawning at first hard point, able to cook quickly into the fight. Are they going to be able to break through the door? Shotzi, first line of defense. Gearing up for this one again. It takes so long to break in a pool ball. Then the fire through the door, finds the first. The second from his teammates. Shots, he may be eager enough to go for another, but he does not need to. Plays it safe. His teammate Hugh on the outside of the map there, the outside of pool ball rather, just cleans them up. Lovely work again from Dallas to keep the clock ticking. Final 10 seconds here before we go to the restaurant. We've had a couple at the bar, and now our table is up. Dallas, they're going to try to make the rotation. The FaZe already in there.
Relatively close game here, very much going back and forth. FaZe have had the lead for the majority of this. In fact, they've had it for the whole time. But Dallas nip it at the heels here as they push on through. Q's going to find himself 2 shots as well. Freezer as well, finding a couple. In that mid building, a quick rotation. He's going to find Major Maniac in a bit of trouble. But overall, you're going to see FaZe Club retake this hard point. Almost 40 seconds left. This could be a damaging sight here for Dallas Empire. Oh my goodness! The 3 comes through, Salim adds to the bill as well. And oh my goodness, starting to heat up.
These are crazy shots in the restaurant. Priest now filling his position immediately. It's Major Maniac. He gets 3 before going down. Oh my word, FaZe. They've started to come alive, as if the domination wasn't mean enough at times. Now the shoe is on the other foot, and it definitely doesn't fit because they're just shorter gentlemen in general. But hey man, 128 and climbing. It's not over yet though, Phil. Back to the first half when we go.
I can't believe the third kill that Priestley got there as he turned around, but first rotation done just 20 points separate these 2 Titans going head to head, and what a game we have on our hands. Of course, Dallas, if they take this, they win in the series, they move on and FaZe will drop down. Someone has to lose to state the obvious here, but we could have potentially our first lead change. I think a Crimson start, 0 and 8, something like that. I've been intrigued, I've not really looked at it since then to see exactly what he's rocking. 6 and 14, obviously just kind of keeping it neutral since that point, but you know, to keep this game so close, it really does show good testament towards Dallas Empire.
Yeah, it really does. They're doing everything they possibly can. 10 points-ish separating them now at this point in time. Trying to hit that rotation already. They managed to flip them out, so we've got Dallas with control for next. Solid chunk mode to be garnered here still from FaZe. With that defensive hold now working out for Empire. They're lining up for absolutely every possible avenue attack that FaZe can hit them with. The spawns now for FaZe, that far courtyard by Hazmat building on the left-hand side of the map. They've got to go all the way through mid, maybe go through River Street where they're going to run into. I believe it's going to be Shotsy. They go through mid, they're going to be meeting Quinn and Clay. What are you going to do, FaZe? How do you choose to break this?
FaZe currently outslaying by around 10 kills in total, sim the majority of that objective time. Dallas picking it up here, you see that kill feed going very much back and forth. Elite and Crimsic's not the best of games, but look who's got the big backpack on. It's Shotsy, 24 and 14, and the objective time as well. And I tell you what, it doesn't really matter what's happening, it's what about the next kind of 3-4 minutes, and right now, Dallas retaining this half point. Glacier and Hugh finding 2 apiece, and again the next 22 seconds they're gonna go to Dallas. Look at that minimap, all full rotations going in from FaZe. Dallas have recognized it and they're on their way. It's Illy with another 2.
There we go. Again, brilliant hardpoint time. The lead now up by 10 for Dallas Empire. Rotation's already gone down though. FaZe will have that first hardpoint time. It comes now to Dallas to try to make the break cleanly as quickly as they possibly can if they want to maintain that lead. But this is going to be going back and forth between these 2 absolute titans. Hardpoint time already. We've got that front line for FaZe so far forward. They're trying to keep Dallas out of the district of the hardpoint. They're keeping them out of that postcode. The zip code if you're in the US. But they managed to get it done. Here comes Dallas. They managed to flood 1 through the side. The kill's going to come through from the Beans. He's going to be able to hold the line. Huge now trying to make his way forward. Just looks away at the wrong time. Major Maniac finds 2 Huge on the defense. Spawns are flipped though. Dallas now on the inside. The final 30 seconds. If FaZe can keep these players out and keep them spawning there, this looks great for the next half point as well.
Yeah, it really does. And again, oh my god, taking the lead, but Shotsy is going to find himself kill number 27, only 16 deaths. He's playing out of his mind here. Selim on a 5-kill spree. Well, Zelium, I was going to say, is going to be ended, but he's not. Shotsy missed his last couple. Dead silence pops, and Dallas, they've retaken the lead. However, FaZe suddenly in a more favourable position going into the next hard point. Yuki's going to be an important factor, of course. Number 0 there, lurking around top blue. Abizi's going to go down. Surely Hughes isn't going to just break on here, take it back. Not going to happen.
That'd have been insane if he could, but again, the spawns worked out there for FaZe. They managed to keep the pin back on the far left-hand side of the map, and now they've got a long journey across. Solid chunk of time for FaZe still off the opening rip. 2 players now from Dallas trying to make the entry from the left. Hugh pops the door. 2 kills from Clay's going to help out there, but it's so difficult to take care of this pool. There's so many angles to work from. Nice shots again. Major Maniac will get traded out. Shotzi now making his way on the point. It's a 1 versus 1 at the time being. Before the reinforcements can arrive, Cell lines up on the door. Shotzi's going to keep that contest going through, so that's massive right now for Dallas. You can't get the kills, but you can stop the enemy team from getting that time. Focus on the rotation. That's what FaZe have already done.
Yeah, and like I said, when we saw this map last played between these two teams, it was the very final map of the Chicago home series. St. Petro was 250 to 200 to Dallas. Rio
that would have been a kill.
Well, nearly guaranteed. A closer match than that. I was going to say, I cannot see Dallas going down in a clean sweep here, but don't want to jinx that one just yet. Shotzi, he's found kill number 29. Can he find number 30? Priester, you're that guy right now. As Shotzi's going to break on in, try and find number 31. He slides around the corner. Easy pickings here, but he's going to have to find Celium, and Celium taking him out.
Billy trying to make the break, straight on through, gets cut down over the cash registers there. Just ching indeed. As Shotzi now straight back in off spawn, straight back in towards the point. He's going to do what he can. The tags are good, the hipfire is not good enough as Priester manages to win his, and it is back and forth. It is an absolute waves crashing upon Rokkr right now as Atlanta FaZe have not managed to hold out after that final push from Empire. It's not over yet though, Phil. 20 points is going to get him closer, but you have to think of the next rotation. You've got to think about going back to first, and both teams are already there. I mean, these guys are so fast. They're so ahead of one another.
Absolutely.
I mean, there are two distinct fights going on the map at any given time.
Yeah, love that in the bottom right as well, just giving you an outline of exactly what's going down in two different places. Keep your eyes out for that popping up, because usually that will highlight a very important part of the map. Now we are guaranteed a closer match than the home final. 238 to 212, contesting going down. You see that blue and red bar in the top middle of your screen. The contest going back and forth. Abizi, Zelly and Major Maniac all adding to this. Don't forget, FaZe need to win this to push this to a game number 5. All of Dallas are out of there with only 3 seconds left to get in. They ain't close enough. FaZe Clan push it to a game 5. And I tell you what, whoever makes those memes, you better start
They
right
won
now,
250 to 212.
Sweep number 3 and number 2
tied
of the tournament.
2-2.
And there it goes.
Wow.
The bracket, or my bracket at least, is ruined. FaZe.
And whoever wins this gets eliminated.
They managed to keep it together. Now for Empire.
The winner goes to
relatively comfortable territory.
Or not eliminated. They get one more shot.
You have to feel pretty confident knowing that the next
the
game
winner of this goes on to
Championship
Championship Sunday. So let's see who won it.
Ah, but momentum, Momo. That's what it is. Back to back.
Alright, let's get to the last part of this last game.
To Sim. 1 minute 33 on the clock.
Because we're going for first. Piccadilly's a unique map.
Oh, Piccadilly. Search and destroy.
Around the perimeter.
You don't even have to say, because that's the only mode I think that's on there for CDL.
There are a bunch of scattered vehicles you can use as cover, but be careful. Some might just explode. Grab a sniper rifle.
Or no.
If you're not quite savvy with the scope, run a frag grenade right at it and blow up anyone lurking.
Never mind, that ain't even the game.
Before being traded out.
But they are playing Piccadilly.
Bell gets the quick and swift retribution.
Number 1.
Alright, let's see it.
Never ever forget in our lives. And here we go. Game 5.
Oh.
Let's get into it, brother.
Why not?
But just know though, if you drop out,
got two of the best guns right here.
Well, Miles, I'm not going to drop out. I'm not going to let that happen. I will let it happen. I don't know why it happens. I'm not a tech wizard. However, Miles, we're going into this, and I said, let the memes begin to be wrote. Dallas, you need to tear that piece of paper apart. That cannot happen. Dallas, I feel again, you've got to stop this in its tracks. You got to stop it now. You got one more chance. You were 2-0 up in the series. You were looking so dominant in map number 1, map number 2. Don't get me wrong, that domination, super close. But here we go.
So I have to slow down a little bit there and go back for the bomb, but that's alright. Smokes are up. I wonder, Sim possibly sniping here from that low shot position. Priester just walked right on through. Found Crim in the middle of the road, no problem. Great way to open the round.
Top tip, don't stand in the middle of the road.
Oh boy, Illy, nice shots. Takes care of the sniper there in the hands of Sim. Cell gets the quick and swift retribution before now making this 4v2.
Nice little drop shot from Priester there. A piece gets taken down off screen here. All down to Clayster.
Priester's found his second. Oh, not a chance. Clay with his second.
It's a beautiful snapshot there as well. He Seen him a while back. That sounds has now been popped. Bomb being planted.
Oh, let's fucking go.
But that final couple of kills, not going to happen though. FaZe off to a great start. 1-0.
Yeah, FaZe going to be looking forward to the next round. Tough scenes though, man. I mean, 1 versus 3 before it went down, 1 versus 4. With the bomb defuse, not easy to do. Piccadilly, again, a strange map. Long lines of sight, open spaces, and then the occasional sort of tight corridor to deal with inside those shops, inside the buses.
Wow, thanks.
A little bit of mayhem there, but
oh, let's go. Doing it dirty today. Let's click that tag right there. I tried jumping out of my guy's freaking ninja or something.
Again, watch out for those nades. We saw him get those perfect nades through. Selling. He's the chef right now. Gets the cartel into play. Lovely shots from a Beezy before being traded out.
Kill confirmed.
Then he gets turned back. So important there as well.
Yeah, man. Wasted dead silence just down low. He's spotted, but I mean that's good enough right now. I mean he didn't down. He could maybe make the play here. His teammates can cover him. Dallas is so close to that B side. Everyone else is so close. This is incredibly close range engagement right now for everyone in game, and they've just forgotten about Priest. So the shots are there. Illy's crept right through to the bookshop, doing a bit of light reading. He's going to find 1 kill. Going to get the second. Major Maniac trailed in the doorway.
Oh, I got a double kill.
The bomb does get down, so wow, that was an exchange there with only 1 kill taking place. FaZe are backed on up. Strategic retreat. Oh boy, Priest finally goes down in the subway. Retreat, sorry.
Finally gets taken down. Priest was in a tough position. Dead down in there. As soon as he was spotted, his location revealed, and again, very tough to get out of. Major Maniac setting off the alarms here as he breaks into the library once more. Ooh. He's going to be punished and break into anywhere.
Oh, there it is. Dallas in the end to get it done. It's a blessing and a curse, I suppose, that metal detector at the door. Gives you full knowledge there is a player coming from that side, but Sim wasn't really able to capitalise on any of those players manoeuvring around the inside of the bookshop there to really get those kills. Mega Manic has to fight that fight alone. It's very tough. So a good round there from Dallas.
Oh, almost had the... I did have a double kill though.
Cool.
Let's go.
Much needed round. I feel like these rounds obviously go in the distance as well. These aren't quick 30-second rounds, and
I know I ain't doing a good job clutching the dog tags. I mean, I ain't down. I'm just focused on getting kills right now.
Sim does connect. Nice one.
So once again, got super aggression cross map. Finally able to get it done. Quick trade. Maybe got a quick trade differently, but 4 versus 2. Once again, Atlanta FaZe is shot hard and fast. You give Dallas time to think though. That's where they get dangerous. Prim's alone now. Wow, blistering. Assault from FaZe is finished with another round win, 2-1.
Again, a much quicker round here, and FaZe stepping up that pace. Trying to finalise this reverse sweep again. It's so hard, just kind of the mental aspect of that, going 2-0 down and doing it once in this tournament is tough enough. Luckily for them, this was a new day. I'm sure they don't want to be repeating this though, as I don't remember the last time they were pushed to game 5 so many times. Obviously teams catching up and learning from them, as well as I'm sure them learning from others too. Dallas Empire being one of those teams. Illy pulling down sights over by the B-bomb site. Clayster's going to find one at A. Priest are running into the wrong road here.
Left and right.
Whoa.
Watch out for cyclists. Watch out for Clayster.
He was hiding.
Slow and steady here. Great shots from FaZe. Devastating all round. This is exactly what Dallas want. They want to play this a lot slower. You don't want FaZe to overwhelm you quickly, and that's what they do. And now we're starting to see the unraveling. Major Maniac with a lovely killing play there opens up this whole new angle to take on those players coming out of the bottom of the Tento building. You could hear that one whiz past Major Maniac. And a quick haircut, nice shots. Major Maniac gets another. There's the bounce cell, making his way forward as well. Slight finish now in this 2 versus 2.
But he sounds the alarm, I love that.
Damn.
Bomb going down as well. There's 2v2, Simp and Cell. 2 players you don't really want to be in a 2v2 against, but Illy and Hugh, 2 incredible S&D players as well, and now it's down to just Hugh. He does have that bomb down. That's the one thing going for him right now. If he takes out Sim, ain't gonna happen. Beautiful defuse.
I was going to say, if he gets himself in a position where he can still see the bomb while isolating the fight against Sim, that would have been something real special. I mean, the way that Dallas had planted that, it could have worked out, but Sim
didn't let him get out.
No, he didn't let him get out.
There's no way out of that.
Accurate, yeah, really, really good stuff.
Got 19.
The only way out was maybe the long route, and he didn't have that time.
10 confirmed.
Strong play there coming out from FaZe. Now lead 3-1 in game number 5. Series number 2. Today. We've got a long day ahead of us.
Ah, no!
You said 4 miles, about 3
I wasn't even looking straight ahead of me. I was looking to the right.
We're being treated this weekend.
It's alright, we won though.
My timeline has been full of fun things. A couple of players and fans saying that it's so late across the pond for them. I say, yeah, well, tomorrow, today, it's going to be even crazier, so I hope you rest up, friends. Ready for a long one. It's going to be one hell of a day, pal. Slow. Uncharacteristically slow for FaZe in the offense. Baiting out something from Dallas, but Dallas ain't buying. Too experienced, too smart. Sim's going to have to try to find the pig. I'm not sure if Dallas is running a sniper at this point in time. Again, we expect Illy. Grim's been known to snipe right now, and we've seen the clips on Verdansk. They're all very, very impressive. You don't need it though. Nice shots there. Quick trade out once again as FaZe. Oh wow, Illy, that's not gonna buff out. That was a big shot.
They know his location. They know where he is.
He's so trapped. He's so dead. You can't get there in time. Only able to get one. Now he's last alive in a 1 versus 2.
Really there. Duke has found Sim again. Sim might have the better of him, but Major Maniac ready to back him up.
Oh, we're going to Scrapyard. This is one of the new maps that was added with Season 4.
In round number 5 here, FaZe Clan starting to step it up. Starting to really run this one home, and 3 rounds back to back now for FaZe.
It just feels like FaZe are putting Dallas into these impossible situations where they can't win. If they get first blood, it gets traded immediately. They get forced back into these difficult corners. They can't fight their way out. I mean, you saw Illy there just literally unable to do anything. Huke's not able to get there fast enough. I mean, I don't know. Dallas need to change something very, very quickly, because at 4-1, you don't want to have to mount this kind of comeback this early on in the competition.
Close out though.
This is for a spot in the semi-finals. Don't forget.
This was always going to be a tough matchup. Everyone saw it coming.
Vesper.
And again, potential still here to come back. Sim finds one, but Illy answers immediately back here now. 4v4. Wrong place, wrong time. Major Maniac, good rotation. Look how far he is pushed up here. This is where he found Glacier on the other. He does it every round, man. Major Maniac. His positioning has been so great also. Every single time. Willing to take those risks, willing to move forward, knowing full well that Sim's got him covered. He just creates those opportunities for his team. Shots he will be able to get that bomb down. That Sona immediately has to watch out. Those Met police cars have not exploded yet, so if anyone's got any grenades or Semtex to throw, that's going to help out. Grim does take care of Major Maniac. Still 3 versus 2 on the retake phase. Trying to go in. They have pretty much full site control. They don't have the angles though on this bomb. That's exactly where Shotzi is. He can see the bomb from underneath that truck from very, very far away. If anyone goes for it, but not on it. He knows that. Where's Krim at? Krim, just a little further behind. Krim's got to get taken down, but Shotzi is still behind.
Here we go.
The
Shotzi.
Oh, look at the time! Look at the time! Look at the time! Shotzi's done it! A 1v3 to keep Dallas in the game. A tap, tap, tap from Shotzi.
And now look,
Sim. Hang on a second. What's this?
Sim's like, oh, dude, he could see the bomb. Oh, we're all learning. Don't worry. We're all learning. Dallas, that was a beautiful trick, but the curtain has been revealed, and there's your magician.
That's the problem. You can't be a magician and hide your secrets here at the CDL. We see everything.
We see all.
Everyone sees it too.
We hear all as well. Let's go, boys and girls. What a search this is. Whew, I'm excited. Oh man, what a great round that was. Dallas sorely needed that one. How many more tricks have you got, Dallas? Hopefully a lot more. It's 4-2.
Let's go.
He's something special. Trying to find his way through this map. There, hey, you'd love to see that. 3 Chris now gearing up for those players on rotation shots. He quite loudly stomping through the middle of Piccadilly Circus. And there's the shots from Priest. A great bit of work from him to find the first. Wow, on the second of Clayster. And now this is the beginnings of the end of this round.
Oh, I got shot.
Boy, oh boy. Match point.
Always did not get tilted. FaZe just came out and absolutely bombed that game. That round was just... I think Zelium had a beautiful two-piece as well. It was off screen, but FaZe now 5-2 after a big clutch from the Dallas Empire. FaZe shut that down so fast here, and now multiple attempts at performing once again the reverse sweep.
These parlor tricks are of no match against a real team of wizards right now. Short smoke thrown out across mid. Wow, look at this angle that got covered. It's just right through middle. Textbook plays. Priest with a 2. Credit out immediately. That aggression paying off for them in a big way. Now we're going to be see Synth move back towards that B site with a sniper, identifying those players. Huke's got to think twice, man. He can't even get close to crossing the road. There you see the sniper in play. Abizi's in a position to possibly get the cuts there. Oh boy, it's just disgusting right now. Atlanta FaZe. Can Synth find one more? Yes, he can. Shots in a 1 versus 3.
Oh, there's no downtime in between map 2 and 3 this time around. FaZe just come out straight swinging in Dom, straight swinging in map 4.
Wow, wait a second.
Atlanta FaZe. Can Synth find one more? Yes, he can. Shots in a 1 versus 3.
Hold on a sec, that was beautiful.
There's no downtime in between map 2 and 3 this time around. FaZe just come out.
Wow, FaZe won 6-2 against Dallas in
map 4 and 5. And what a way to close it out. Dallas were very convincing in map 1 and 2 though, Miles.
It was great. But it was not enough. Atlanta FaZe keeping all of us guessing. And you can see the comms there on screen. I mean, Clay is really having stern words with someone. I mean, what just went wrong there? The youngsters there on the left-hand side of the screen listening.
Holy smokes, guys. Well, there you have it.
Mistakes were made. There's no doubt about it. But they played FaZe's game. FaZe was so aggressive when they wanted to be. When they weren't aggressive, they were slow, and they punished that sort of, I don't want to say hesitation out of Empire. I mean, FaZe played that so well. There was literally nothing they could have done wrong in that search and destroy. In the same way we saw Dallas play the hardcore and gunrunner to absolute perfection. What a series, man. What a high-quality series. That was some damn fine COD. And now we have one team in the semi-finals. FaZe. Another reverse sweep. 3 so far in the COD League.
FaZe moves on to the semi-finals tomorrow.
Man, what a fantastic series.
There's 2
it was something special. I will say that like that 2-0 now for FaZe on that back mode combination. The first bloods were really important as well.
Alright, let me get to the next match.
2 of those first bloods.
Let's see, and after that was the Chicago Huntsmen versus Toronto Ultra. I'm not going to go through that since I already saw that game. But, I can tell you the results, though. Alright. So, the result for the Huntsmen Toronto Ultra match was 3-0 today. And, Huntsmen, my boys, won that. And, I think the match after that is Minnesota Rokkr. Alright, Minnesota Rokkr versus the Seattle Surge, which I'll just tell you the result of that one too. 3-2. And then Seattle Surge won that, so that eliminated Rokkr. So I already told you guys those results. So then let's see, what game was after Minnesota? Was that the other Chicago game? Yeah. So the other Chicago game, Chicago ended up losing actually, unfortunately, and got eliminated. And the LA Guerrillas won 3-2 against us, and they're going on to face the Atlanta FaZe tomorrow in the semifinals. And the last match of the night was the Florida Mutineers and the LA Gorilla. No, the final match of the night was the Seattle Surge and Dallas Empire.
So, And it has a nice.
Let's see who won this match.
The military president.
And then I'll send you guys on your way.
The Call of Duty League stands firmly against racism, inequality, and injustice.
Watch it half the time. Like, they were so bad in that particular mode. But yeah, it seems like things are starting to click. Maybe the roster changes have helped a bit. But if they can continue to find wins there, maybe a recipe for success is similar to what we just saw in Gorillas
tomorrow, the Gorillas and
Absolutely. And do you know, I'm not actually taking anything away from Octane there. Maybe probably one just bad map. It happens. I'm just looking forward to seeing
the other
Octane
team that made it to the finals already.
A little bit more, but I'll get him started, gents.
We were just watching it too.
Bye, Lottie. Bye, Lottie. We'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Have a wonderful evening.
Bye.
Who won the Florida Mutineers match?
Surge.
God, guys.
Empire.
I'm losing my mind.
We get ready to roll. There have been upsets all over
Florida
the place.
won.
It's been an insane weekend. It's everything we expected.
So Florida is going up against the winner of this game.
I don't know, Joe. One more crazy one. Why not? It's wild. I don't know if it's been everything we've expected, but yeah, it's been a while. But there's been, dude, I think everything's been a game 5 outside of the 2 matches we have casted. Yeah. You and I did a 4-game series and a 3-0. Everything else has been game 5. So maybe now we finally get our game 5. No, it does. It does sound about right with us, doesn't it? But yeah, it just always seems to happen to us. I don't know why. Well, we'll see as we get into this. If Surge have what it takes to take down one of the top teams in the world in Empire, and it is going to be so difficult to do. There were 30 seconds off the clock before anyone touched the hard point. Finally, Empire able to get in. Surge set up for next as they'll be over by Depot and ready to lock it down. Octane already inside. Oh, hello. There's a... Oh, okay. It was more like hello. Wow. Goodbye. Hello, goodbye. Hello, goodbye. Hello, goodbye. Yeah, very fast. Hello, goodbye. Hope shouldn't be here. And Shotzi took care of that. As, the Empire going to get set up in the second hill. Pander in the back porta potty. A little sneaky back there, but he's going to find that kill on the hook. And, Pander played very well in their last series against the Minnesota. We'll see if he can carry it on here. And, it's just... It's one of those things, Clint, when we talk about the Seattle Surge, where they go to a game 5, two series in a row. They have a tough matchup against the Dallas Empire, maybe against the Sunday, and it's just like, why not?
Wow,
you
I looked back
nothing to lose at this point. Karma retires, you play with Frodo, like, there is nothing to lose. Just give it your all. Well, I think I said that to you guys on Hardpoints. Maybe it wasn't this episode, but a couple weeks ago, where I was like, does it get to a point where, yes, there's literally, it cannot get worse. You have nothing to lose. And maybe because you had such big names on your team and you felt a lot of pressure coming into the year, suddenly if that pressure is completely removed, maybe things start to click a little bit. And I don't know if that's exactly what it is, but I kind of wondered if it was possible, because I feel like in the history of Call of Duty, we've seen this before. Yeah. Yeah, it's a dangerous thing sometimes when a team has nothing to lose. We've definitely seen it before, but Dallas, they're handling it right now, up 50 points as we rotate over to Minecart. Slackdown in a good position, as he's going to deal with a lot of the pressure that's coming early on, but now you can see that Who's just waiting for his teammates, and here comes a Dallas Empire push. Here they come, and Octane able to take out one through the wall. Some lovely shots there.
Personal radar drone ready for escort.
Empire takes down 3 until Illy and Clay are actually that will shut down 4. Illy and Clay go massive to get in. They look to secure these final 20 seconds or so as they've got Surge spawning in the back. And they've just got them on lock. Every angle, it's a big gunfight win for Proto, otherwise they might be stuck there even longer. As I say that, though, I thought maybe for a moment they were going to get out, but the pressure is simply too much for Empire right now. They just got them pinned. 5 combined for Shotzi and Hoop. They are destroying Surge right now. They sure are, aren't they? Seattle Surge is still there. I haven't seen a team pinned back there like that, on that rotation, that badly, ever. And this is just one of those things, when we watch Dallas, it feels like time and time again, where it just feels like they understand exactly what they need to do in every single situation. And there's another example of it. As now this league continues to grow. It's going to be almost to 100 points here soon.
Wow.
I kind of want to look at the stats soon, because it feels like there's been about 5 kills for Surge and 30 for Empire recently. I know I might be exaggerating a bit, but this stretch... it's a lot to a little, yeah. Yeah, it was just insane. And
that's what you kind of love to see. Lottie and you kind of talked about the stats coming into this where maybe Illy and Krim were struggling a little bit. And I think for us, yeah, there's been tournaments where Shotzi's really gone crazy or something. But when they've been at their best, it's really been kind of a balanced effort. We say that for a lot of teams, but usually when everybody's contributing is when teams are their most terrifying, and that's what you're getting right now.
Well, again, like, you're going up against one of the more talented teams in Atlanta. Like, that's going to happen. Like, it's two very solid teams. I'm sure if you look at the Atlanta stats, it's probably not what we're used to either, because they got bodied in the first two maps, right? So that is going to tend to happen when you talk about two of the best teams in the world. But yeah, you talk about a series where most people expect you to win it, and they're playing like it right now.
See if Surge can start them out the comeback behind the slow start. Proto double negative, or close to it. Slack double negative. They really need to pick it up. Octane on a 4 spree. He's never one that usually lets you down the slaying department, especially in a hard point, as he's able to finesse his life, and then his buddy Slack comes in with the help. But still down 50, but some solid time there finally for Surge. Can you chain this into another hard point? Maybe somehow flip the spawns here. I think it might need to happen if they're really going to run it back.
Yeah, maybe get some early time here, flip the spawns like you were talking about. Hookta was in a pretty solid position back at that minecart, just watching the cross out of the warehouse. Does get taken down as he rotates back through pipes. Billy's just going to make sure they control this bathroom area. This is one of the positions that a lot of these teams can sneak through. You can go down these stairs, right, mantle on over. And well, I think he spotted. Did he spot Slack? Did Slack get through? He did, but Shotzi was able to win that one-on-one, and that was the one player trying to sneak past.
Haven't been able to sneak through yet. We'll see if they can do anything over the next 15 or so seconds, but you've got number 6 and Shotzi pushed the whole way up the map. He feels okay as they're still spawning safe deep, and he's just going to wrap back through pipes. As the new hard point's about to pop, yeah, they have everything they want and more. Their mid-map pressure and Shotzi will fall, so a chance for Surge to at least move up the map a bit, but you still have Clayster tucked away just outside of bathrooms, and that should be a freebie. Only going to take one down with him, but then on the cross, you'll have Hook locking it down. Now the push finally going to come in from Surge. Nearly 20 seconds already off of this hard point. They're working to get in and contest with all the bodies here from Empire.
Let's go.
They're just staggering the pushes now, right? It started with Clay in that sneaky position, just taking one down, and you've seen this a lot where, you know, I mean, listen, you're spawning out, you're still close enough to where you can flood in through these front doors, but I will tell you what, through both rotations, this hill has been close to perfection for the Dallas Empire, which is what they have 1 point in the Seattle Surge after the first 2 hills on our first rotation. So, such a good job here at Depot. You can already see the focus for Surge is going to be on minecart. They get out of there, but another beautiful hold.
Well, over to minecart we go. Octane already set up in the power position.
Revenge.
Behind the cart.
Revenge is
We're going to have an AR fight here, Octane versus Clay. Hey, Clay has a bit of help in the form of Billy, and he's able to put pressure on the cross. Octane
to shoot his knee.
Yeah, he's put some bullets into his knee. Maybe not as effective as an arrow, but he's been doing some damage, and Octane somehow stays alive through everything. There's been nades, bullets, damage, and he's just been able to stay up. Finally, he's going to pop, but Krim will take him down. Was it enough time in the finesse to get his teammates involved in the action? It looks like Empire have done enough to get in.
Yeah, big play by Krim to get in there. Finally, some momentum was going the way of Seattle Surge as they were cutting this lead down. Octane's still here, though. He's going to find 3 in a row. It just feels like as soon as you see him, he's already got his sights on you. That's going to be a 4 times multi-kill for Octane.
He just died.
Yeah, just doesn't miss.
It happens so
just
fast.
Gets back up and just has easy trades. It's whatever.
Yeah. And make quick work of them. They're going to need a whole hell of a lot more of that. Because you're now over the 200 point mark for Empire. Closer and closer to a map 1 win. Surge have got the spawns, but that ends quickly as the 2 players end up killed. They spawn all the way out the opposite side of the map, so not only have you kept them out of the point for your Empire, you've got the spawns as well. Proto's trying to get them back and he pushes through, but you saw as Illy spawns there, I think he's thinking he still had the spawns. So I don't think he thinks anybody got through. That timing couldn't have been more awkward, so he's just watching the cross for minecarts. Little does he know Proto's already back there.
Proto make the play, what does he decide to do? How does he want to help his teammates? He honestly might got some worse timing. Okay, so Proto's going to take one down. What else can he find? Is Hoops working through pipes? He's going to cut off Proto's reinforcements, and even if Proto stays alive for about 20 seconds right now, he has absolutely no help. As Hoops just getting those mid-map cuts, and now you're 20 seconds away as we set up at warehouse.
Yeah, Surge, unfortunately, right now, outplayed,
look at the scoreboard. Like, everyone 25, 27, 20. Like, everybody is involved.
Like, even the objective is spread around quite a bit for him right now. It is just objective by committee, playing by committee. Empire, the better team, at least in this map one, and damn, do they look good. But the key to victory was for Surge maybe to pull off an S&D upset if they can do it. They've been proving there. They're going to need to do it in this map too, unless they mount one of the more miraculous comebacks we've seen so far in Modern Warfare.
Yeah, not sure that's going to happen. That would be something. They're still trying to contest. Proto is there.
Restaurants have always been there for you. And even though tables are empty at the moment, now you can be there for them. While the doors may be closed, the kitchens are open for delivery.
There. Apathy is there, but
Dallas won
finds the final two
on the
kills,
first
and
map.
It was comfortable from start to
250 to. They were playing hardpoint on Gunrunner.
Apathy is there,
250 to 160.
He finds the final two kills, and it was comfortable from start to finish. They never lost that lead. The Dallas Empire win by 90.
Yeah, I got.
You are 9-3.
Oh, they're playing Gunrunner again for the second map.
You have to win this search if you're Seattle. I think you just have to. You have to.
And you just hope, like, you win the search, you extend the series, you get to a map 3 or 4 respawn, and you hope Octane, Apathy, Slack all have a great game. I mean, we all know that they're capable of it, of going off in a respawn. We'll just have to see if it happens.
Let's see what Empire can do on offense first. Kind of sneaking up the flank, it looks like Clay. And he's one we've been highlighted on this map a lot. He's made so many plays from the flank, but it looks like for now he's going to wrap back, play with his teammates. But he's someone to keep an eye on because he's really good at kind of finding those openings and search and destroy.
And we call them like lurk plays, right? Just sort of late flanks. Usually what happens in those sort of plays is the bomb gets planted, is the defense is rotated over due to the position of his teammates, and he finds an opening.
2 players left now for Seattle. If they're going to pull this clutch off, it all is now going to be down to Slack in a 1v3. 20 seconds on the clock to work with, and Krim is going to put him to sleep. First round to Empire, and they make it look easy so far.
Yeah, and it's Hook who finds those 2 kills around the bomb. You see Slack, you see the kill cam. Shotzi was above him. Hook right behind him. Again, Dallas, they just play with such pace on this map.
And it's just, yeah, it's even more just threatening on this map due to the size and the nature of it. Like, they are just in your face so quickly, but Krim and Hook account for all 5 kills. Nice 3-0 start from Hook. Apathy trying to work his way out of pipes, maybe towards water. Hook just laying prone, waiting for any kind of forced push. As they start to work up, Hook is in a very aggressive position. He might be able to catch one unless they hit him with a stun or a nade. Octane is a free kill right now as soon as Hook opts to pop, and that is exactly what's going to happen. But at least for Octane, he's able to get a kill before Hook takes down 2. But Hook's double might be the difference in this round as well.
Yeah, in that play, like, Hook's in that position, but that's not a great... Well, hold on a second. I'll get to it. Apathy, he was in a 1 versus 4. He brings it down to a 1 versus 2. He has Daddy Pop, so you can see the way that Dallas is set up. He's not going to be able to reset it, so he's not going to have that utility to use. Still has to get the bomb down. You have Shotzi all the way in his spawn, just sort of watching the bomb plane on the other side of the map. It's Clay. Apathy, though, able to read it. Now I'm going to start the play.
Well, now Clay knows. It's not going to A. He's not going to have the chance to rotate. Now bomb's going to get planted.
Ah, he was camping there.
And Shotzi working together to hunt down App. Can App come up with the big 1v4 clutch He has had some of the more absurd S&D plays in the history of Call of Duty. Maybe a chance for another one here.
Man, that smoke going out, how does he want to play this? He's going to gamble it. I love this. Why not? Just take it. He's gambling that they're not on the defuse. And every second, just jumps out. Plays going to spot it. Every second, I was going to say that time goes away. Gives him a better chance to win that. But again, the setup early on from Hook, it's not like that's a power position. He can't really just peek on out and, you know, get multiple kills. The way that's set up is with Krim. Krim's at the rock watching over him with the M4. And as soon as Krim gets into a gunfight, that's when Hook pops out. So he's just waiting. Like, yeah, if Octane walks in front of him, great. But as soon as Krim starts that gunfight with Octane, that means it's time to go.
And go he does, and he finds 2 kills, 5 already between the 2 rounds. But not a good start for Surge. Hook's been the playmaker for Empire. He do it again in round 3 as he already starts to get aggressive up through water. Dead silence is popped, and there's likely going to be an opening here. Don't think he's been spotted yet. There's one, I think, that was right next to him. He should get shot in the back. He looks left. He may have 2 kills, but he almost gets baited by seeing Octane cross on the right.
Yeah, just some unfortunate timing. Do you look left? Do you look right? You finally see one. The bad thing was, too, is his dead silence was about to pop, so I think he was just taking a side, hoping to reset it, maybe make the play. The bad thing was, is not only did he get caught in that position, he also had the bomb. So as soon as he drops it there, his teammates have to get aggressive to try to get that objective. But Seattle, they're on the board.
Let's go.
Yeah, it's a bit of an unfortunate sequence there for Hook, but it works out very well for Surge.
6 kills. Let's see.
See, as Empire mix up the defense this time. It looks a little bit less aggressive, but a kill for either team. Flanking through bathrooms, I believe, is Slack. He should have a freebie, and there he's able to get 1. Nice challenge onto the second. Krim gets smoked. Placer now left in a 1v4. We'll see if he can pull it off. Not going to be able to do it. Surge answer with back-to-back. And we're tied up at 2-2.
That is tough timing. He's just turning this corner, and guess what? There's Slack who finds his 3rd kill, just done with his slide cancel. And it's like, hello, that is a freebie with the MP5. But clean round once again from Seattle.
Oh, let's go. Headshot. Gotta be careful with those, though. Almost died there.
Enemy shield turret on the field.
No.
I didn't even see how Slack got all the way through, so he was flanking bathrooms so quickly. My eyes were focused on a different part of the map, but I just hopped to look at it. I was like, okay, well, he's about to shoot somebody in the back.
Let's go. No!
Shotzzy just tucked away in green. Few bullets in Octane, but not enough to kill him. Smokes out across mid-map now. As Empire looks for the slow build-up. Krim wins a huge one-on-one there. Pander had him 1 hit. Krim was able to re-snap and take it. Now he really knows what's up, but not going to matter. Apathy just snaps directly onto his forehead. Slack does the same as Hook falls, and that first blood for Empire now not going to matter as his advantage surged for a moment, but quickly now turned into a 3v3 with 40 to go. Bomb still in the hands of Shotzzy, and what am I watching? I think his aim assist pulled him to the ground there.
Yeah.
Yeah, just pull. We've all been there. Like, you bump into somebody, it pulls your aim straight to the ground, and suddenly you look like you've never played Call of Duty before, even though it's not his fault.
Sometimes it's just a little strong and you can't pull it. It's Slack. His continued shots now all down to him, and that 1 versus 3.
Yeah, I've had that happen so many. It's always the worst. Like, I scream. It's just so frustrating. You just know you're dead. But Shotzzy now. You get the plan and get away. Finessing through the smoke. Not able to take that first fight. Octane wins it. That's now 3 in a row for Surge. But man, that looks so
right
funny.
There. Yeah, that round right there, that was all about pipes control. I mean, you had Pander on the flank, and I think if he gets that kill on Krim, because you had Slack and you had Apathy working vents and pipes, they just probably 3-hit the flank. But it honestly sort of worked out, because as soon as Pander gets taken down, they probably think, okay, we can work inside a vent room, right? Like, no problem. And They run into Slack, who's just prone. They run into Apathy, who's just prone. That's 2 free kills.
Yep. Certainly was.
Jaguar 3-0, personal radar is bingo.
The Surge have been, I mean, there's been a couple searches where I feel like they're out of it. Even the one they lost to FaZe, like they were down, what, 3 or 4 rounds in front of back. Here they go down a couple, and then they start get a little bit of rhythm, a little something going. And they play behind that momentum in the search and destroy, but Illy puts a stop to that. Another first blood for Empire, but Illy's going to actually turn that into 2 kills, potentially a third if he can get the timing on it. And he will. Nice little drop shot, lovely there from Illy as he takes out 3. And I know we were watching Illy do all that work, but there were battles across the map, and it's a 2 versus 2.
That's what I'm telling you. When you gotta insert the drop shot in the arsenal.
It's just not part of my repertoire.
It's gotta turn. You gotta add it to your repertoire. You have to.
I just never think to do it, but it looks so nasty when other people do it.
It is nasty.
Too old. My hands are broken.
You just gotta push down on the stick. That's all you have to do.
My instincts aren't there. You can't teach an old dog new tricks, Joe.
I like that.
Empire take it, and they'll even it up and slow that 3 straight rounds that you had from Surge. But yeah, I was I mean, he was weak too. That was a nice little drop shot and gunfight win from Illy.
Restaurants have always been there for you. A place to celebrate, to take a first date, to grab a meal between soccer practice and piano. And even though tables are empty at the moment, the kitchens are full, prepping everything so it's just right, keeping customers safe, and making the food as delicious as ever. They're still there for you. Now you can be there for them. While the doors may be closed, the kitchens are open for delivery.
Catches that player off guard, but they stop the momentum of the Surge, tie the game up. Now maybe a bit of an A-hit. You see the smokes go out. Everybody getting aggressive. Pander's going to be the lone man here on the side. The rotation for his teammates are coming over. He's just got to stay alive. The bomb already planted. You see Krim, he's watching middle of the map all the way from his spawn. But here we go. Here comes the retake. Who was in a little bit of a sneaky spot, but he gets taken down.
Apathy with nice shots at range with the MP5. 2 versus 2. Pander wins a big one. All onto Krim on the flush. He's just got to play the clock.
No.
He doesn't want to hit the door.
Try and sneak up. Catches Pander, but Slack there for the instant trade.
Go.
And they'll take the round. Nice teamwork there in the 2 versus 1, but yeah, without dead silence from that position, it's difficult, and the addition of doors to Modern Warfare makes it a little bit trickier.
It's loud when you get to
holy crap, the Claymore!
Very, very loud, but yeah, I mean, he's just watching middle of the map. He's going to call out the flank, but Krim left alone, and well, he's just got to check the defuse, right? I mean, we saw Apathy sort of take the gamble where he didn't think they were going to go for it. Krim, yeah, I take 7.5, but he knows they could have been on it, so he checks it. There's the trade out of Slack.
2 more rounds, and Surge tie this up at 1-1. What do you think is the single biggest reason seemingly the search has improved a bit for Surge?
I mean, they've had a lot of reps, right? At this point, you imagine they would do. Yeah, and you think, like, you take a player out, you're really adding like 2 new players with Proto and Pander. I mean, I know they have a lot of repetitions, but, you know, you take someone like Karma out, you put Proto in, you would assume it would get worse, but, you know, maybe just Proto does a little bit something different for them in Search and Destroy. Maybe all the extra practice has finally paid off.
Yeah, I don't know.
That would have been number 25.
Expected, especially in that mode.
And I'll tell you what, there's also just some weekends, Clint, where everything you do just seems to work, right? Like, I don't know. And it is hard to replicate it as a team, but maybe this is just Seattle Search and Destroy weekend.
Yeah, could be the case. But Empire in this round picking Surge apart. Proto with bomb. Hook finds another one. He's had so many multi-kills, or multi-kill rounds. And Empire take another to bring us even again at 4-4.
So if you give a dog a milk, you know how gentle it is. The thing with my dog is she likes to play with everything.
Skip ads. We want to finish this match.
The difference maker is we'll see the final kill here from Shopping.
We finish the
yeah, I mean, this has really been like one of those better search maps that we've watched since, what was
Series,
the final, the LA final versus Minnesota, the game 5, when he just went absolutely bonkers, dropped double digits to win that title.
Yeah, we saw him do it in, what, it was the hard point earlier today?
Yeah.
Now in the search, but it seems like he's going so big, he's 7-7. It's just so many times we've been on with him, he's gotten those 2 kills. But yeah, what, 6 of his kills in 3 of the 8 rounds. Shotzi will get the bomb down. Proto with the insta challenge, not going to be able to stay out though as Boot flies through for the trade. Illy's going to have to wrap back as the presence there now on bomb. Did he spot Slack get through? I don't know if we saw Slack get into green. If he would, he probably would have called it out to his teammate and Krim. I don't think it was called out. Krim was not ready for it, but he wins the gunfight nonetheless. Slack gets just destroyed.
Wow. Did you guys see that lag?
Nice. That had to be one of those rare situations where his hipfire hits, right? When you're mantling. So you got caught mantling. His hipfire had to have hit.
Probably. Yeah. I mean, we've seen that happen so many times. And it's frustrating when it happens to you, that's for sure. Because you think you have an easy gunfight win when you catch a mid-mantle, and suddenly you get surprised.
It's like a hipfire, like, headshot. It's like,
oh, cool. Yeah, awesome.
Cool.
A huge round now for Surge. They're going to bring us to around 11. It all comes down to this offense. Will Octane be the playmaker? He will. First blood on to Hook. He's going to get caught lurking around the B site. Everybody here from Empire. How many is Octane spotted now? Keeps backing down Clay, but just look at that defensive line you have.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Now that's bombed down. That's bombed down. So now this defensive stack becomes even more powerful because you're not necessarily worried about a wrap out. You're able to pick up the flanker as well. Suddenly it's Proto and Apathy left to try and focus in a 2 versus 3. Proto brings it even. Can Proto and Apathy do it? 24 seconds on the clock. Bomb is down. They've got it planted. They've got to try and work this defuse. Smoke is now going to be out.
Enemy clusters.
Nice shots from Krim.
He's got to win one gunfight. He's got to win one.
Shotzi able to take it already on the defuse, and Empire will win it 6-4.
Wow. They're up 2-0 in the series now.
I'm just surfing the web with Kate.
Don't tell me Seattle gets 3-0.
It's the next generation mobile browser.
Come on, Apathy.
That are designed for how we actually use our phones.
Guys.
It totally makes sense, right?
Apathy is really losing.
Yeah, he wins that one gunfight. He's good, right? He's absolutely good. Because if he makes
great YouTube videos,
not enough time left for the defuse. But there is an example of the hipfire hitting. A little bit different, I think, with the mantle, but I think he had the hipfire hit there before the full ADS goes in, and, well, that explains why he smoked him.
Yeah, and that just goes down to, you saw the way that they were setting up that plan, so they could, like, watch it from fight. Apathy. A GOAT AI. Oh, it's not one of their...
Alright, they're doing domination on...
Definitely favoring the Empire here, especially with the song that we saw on map number 1.
On Hackney Yard.
Joe, I need you to gas up. I need you to gas up Surge for me, because it's 9-3 for Dallas, 2-2 for Seattle. I need you to sell me on why Seattle can win this.
I can tell you why Seattle can win this. It's because they have a world champion in Apathy, a GOAT AR in Octane, Slacked one of the most winningest players of Call of Duty, Proto and Pander who are hungry to dominate the Call of Duty League. And it starts right here.
I like that, Joe. I like that. I believe in you. Have you convinced me? Absolutely not, Joe, but I appreciate that.
I convinced myself. Yeah, so you just told me to like try to make you believe.
Surge, no, this is no hate towards Surge. Yeah, Empire very good here. 9-3 is one hell of a record on this particular map of mode. But I want to believe that Surge can do this. Keep this run alive, get to their first ever semifinal, and be crowned home series champions.
Are you talking about Seattle?
Yeah.
You're going all the way to the final now. Like, you built this from map 3 to map 4.
They're winning the whole thing now. They're winning the whole thing.
We're not even talking about
LaRue.
Well, they just went on 5 dead.
Empire are winning the whole event.
Well, it's still like, let's just get to map 4 first, and let's have like little baby steps, you know?
I'll be honest, I don't think anyone needs to hear anything else that I have to say, so we're going to go right to an Astro Gaming listen-in with Dallas Empire.
Somebody watch my mid hop. Somebody watch my mid hop. I'm watching mid hop. Sand bottom, one top. One more mid. Sand bottom with one top. One in. They're not gonna go out. No, you got it. I'm trying to pick it. Okay. I'm looking at it.
Top out, Dan.
Okay, bottom middle.
No, they got top out right side.
Green, I hear green.
Aw, sniping towards the middle.
Yeah.
Did he use a sniper? Yeah, he is a sniper.
Green, they're hitting green. Go two middle, two came out middle, white barrel.
Yeah, three middle.
Right there. Lock the pander. Y'all can push it. Y'all can push it over here. I spawn green.
I spawn left.
It's left, right.
Green. Yo, middle. Hit.
Hit that. No, he killed me. He's shooting me right. I'm one shot. Top dead.
Sam right there. That guy right.
I didn't stun anybody, right? Five, push. I'm blocking A.
Wait, is someone else dead or no?
Yes.
We're not blocking green.
I'm blocking A. Well, one, Kipper.
Sam right there. Sam
Joe, do you believe that 3 minutes into the game that 14-3 is a good stat line?
I do.
Yeah, I believe that. That's pretty darn good, Joe. Unbelievable start from shot.
It's just even like the comms. It's just little questions like somebody might top out. Got it, right? Like one gun in. No, I got the kill. Yo, is anybody up there? Yeah, or nobody's got you, right? It's just the small comms that the Dallas Empire have, and then you get this set up. Shotzi goes on an insane spree, and now you have a 3 cap. And just look at this. Let's just sit here for a little bit and see just how they control these spawns. Is how does Seattle get out of this? We have multiple players here on both home flags. Finally, they're able to take down Clay, and this might turn into a neutral, and hopefully an A flag for Seattle.
Hopefully. Who did I see tweet? I think it was Tactical Rab tweeted out. I think Shotzi might be the best player in the game right now. And when I first read it, I was like, I don't know about that. But then when I stopped to actually think about it, it's like, yeah, maybe. I mean, he's certainly right there in a short list to be in the conversation.
Shotzi, Simp, Envoy. Like, the problem is, right, with, like, Chicago losing that last series, like, there's not many on the list.
No, there's not. It's just funny because I guess when I read it, I don't know, my first instinct was to be like, no. But then when I took a couple seconds, I was like, I don't know that I can really argue against that very well. The form he's been in,
he's been pretty insane.
The past couple of months, he's now pushed out to 16-5.
You have a bit of a 3 cap coming in. The problem, it'll only be for 25 seconds. Maybe they can cut down the lead a bit. It'll give them about 4 ticks. So they'll take off 12 points, but still a very strong half from the Dallas Empire.
Yeah, I guess at least you're able to chip away at it a little bit. We'll see once the sides swap what Surge can get done. Just due to the nature of this map and how lopsided it can be based on the stronger poor side of it. We have seen 50-point comeback. We've seen some crazy ones here. We've seen some wild swings. I know that applies to all maps, but especially here, I think. So Surge, not out of it, but just again in a position like they've kind of been all year where they're fighting uphill.
It's a very large hill. A very large hill.
I'm not doing the mountain thing again. I already did it once. I'm not doing it again.
Yeah.
Although I did find out that I left Everest out of that when I was like naming mountains.
Wow, guys, this is probably going to be like another 3-hour stream, I think. I hope you guys enjoy this.
Let's just watch Shotzi for a minute.
So.
I'm with it. I'm with it.
Let's just watch him for the first minute.
He's fun to watch, even if he brings back, what did I call it? Visual arthritis for me. It's like my hand literally hurt watching him play, but...
somebody, Hastro, if you're watching this, just make sure that this guy's, regimen after playing, he's icing his hands, right? He's taking care of them, stretching pre and post game. Like, make sure they stay healthy. Yeah. At this point, they have to have a physical. I don't know. They gotta have somebody.
Some of the teams do,
yeah, like a medical staff on board.
Yeah,
help these guys out.
Well, Proto started.
I don't think I played on this map yet. Is this season 4 map?
Proto started with a 5.
Let me know in the comments if you guys are watching this video.
Empire, and Shotzi just continues to look nuts, and he sits around double positive. And
this has to be a new
usually
map.
from this side, when you're controlling AV, statistically, those numbers are just going to continue to skyrocket. It's all the difficult gunfights basically be happening for Surge.
Never played an intense map on this.
Around the map, making sure they always have one.
Interesting.
That's going to be Illy right now.
Alright, another round of pistols.
And the clock is ticking. Right, just every second that this game goes down, make it tougher and tougher. The pressure
going across no man's land.
You get in a position, right, sooner or later, where you just get fucked
still got
so much because
good trade.
You have to, right? You have to play it faster than what you want to execute on those flies. That just gives Dallas the advantage in every single gunfight.
And it's looking more and more like Dallas are going to punch a ticket into CDL Sunday. For Seattle Surge, I mean, I know you had the frustrating
shots just went off there, you guys.
Even that aside,
I recommend you guys go watch the actual YouTube videos. I guess this is kind of like a radio version, like I said earlier.
They didn't have a lot of time, obviously, to play with Proto.
It's worth it to go actually watch.
Maybe this can get better. And I guess if I'm
just giving you guys the results
of what all
happened.
With how this year's been, I mean, all I'm thinking about this point is some sort of miracle at a champs, right? Like, get whatever seed we can, try to improve it, but the focus is on champs. And if you can get better over the next couple of months, and
the goal should be to get top 8, so you don't start losers. That's what the goal should be. Like, it's going to be tough no matter what, but it's doable. Like, it's not like they're that far behind. You have Paris, who's really dropped off. Toronto, who got knocked out.
Any aspirations of being high in the standings, I think, are... It's tough, if not impossible at this point. But yeah, you can get top 8 and avoid that loser. You've got some players that have had some crazy champs runs, and maybe you can do it. But I guess I think there are positives to take out of this weekend for them, and I haven't felt that way in a long time.
Yeah.
Actually, I haven't felt that way maybe once this year. So that's good.
Yeah, it's just the positives are what, like, you win in Game 5 over Minnesota, which, they didn't have Alex. But I guess really the shining hope is...
Too,
yeah, that's what I was going to say. The shining light is that you go the distance with FaZe, and that's impressive based on what we've seen this year out of them. Clint, we're going to have another 3-0 in our arsenal.
Yeah, we've had a 3-1, 3-0, 3-0, and every other commentary pair has only had Game 5, so... Joe, that is our lunch right now. But I want you to know
tomorrow, at least.
We have tomorrow, and I just want you to know that I enjoy every single moment with you. The problem is that when the series are shorter, it's technically less moments that I get with you, and that's what makes me the most sad.
Yeah. Show responded to me to let me know that they do have a physical trainer, and this guy's Jack, so yeah, that guy.
You sent you a photo of it?
Yeah, you look at your corporate on the profile. That guy.
So he's built like me?
Oh my god, these guys.
Like, he's got hair though. He does have hair.
Shotzi has bursted out to 30 and 13. Oh, nice, Clay. This is love. It's just love. Well,
Clayster's just spraying a bunch of fucking hearts all over the fucking A flag.
I don't know that I want to know.
On Hacking Yard.
31 and 14.
You guys need to go look this shit up on YouTube. It's awesome. It's
What is this room that he's creating?
Oh man.
It's Clay's. Why does he have a
if you guys find out the results before I do my stream on Monday, I mean, I recommend you go watch the stream tomorrow on Call of Duty League. 199 to 120.
120. Shotzi has an incredible
3-0 Empire.
Clay learns that he has a passion for interior decorating,
guys.
and it will ultimately be a 3-0 victory for Empire. They make it.
So it looks like tomorrow Empire's going up against the Mutineers. In the semifinals, and FaZe is going up against the Los Angeles Guerrillas in the semifinals. Oh, you guys, this is gonna be a good home series tomorrow. Fortunately, my boys the Huntsmen won't be in it, but we won last weekend, so, or not last weekend, but last CDL weekend. It's good enough for me.
On to the next round. Pick it up.
Anyway, but we gotta step it up. Come on, boys. I mean, the rotations were pretty sloppy on the hard points. I do gotta say that. But you know what? I love the Huntsmen. They're a great team, so I'm not dogging them. Those players are a lot better than me. But yeah, you guys, so that was the results for day 2 of the Minnesota Rokkr home series for the Call of Duty League. And we'll end the video with the victory on our hands on a gunfight 3v3. Sorry I didn't play the best tonight, guys. Just had a lot going on with the phone sitting here blasting the commentary at you guys, but yeah. Alright, you guys, this has been a great live stream. We've been going for like 3 hours, is my rough estimate, or almost 3 hours. But yeah, should be plenty of entertainment. Tomorrow is Sunday, so I won't be streaming tomorrow. But I do recommend you guys go watch the Minnesota Rokkr home series day 3, the semifinals and finals for this weekend tomorrow. It's going to be live on YouTube or on the Call of Duty League website or on the Call of Duty companion app if you guys have that. So with that all said, make sure you leave a like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss a video, comment, share with your friends. And yeah, that's it, guys. I guess we'll take one last bong rip to end the video. Oh shit. Whew. Alright, guys, and thank you for tuning in, whether you're watching it live or later on. Remember, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss a single video, and I'll see you guys on Monday. On Monday, I don't know if I'll go as in-depth with the CDL review, but I mean, this was just my first time showing you guys the results. It's just something I like to watch on the weekends, and it has something to do with Call of Duty. And I thought it'd be good streaming content, so I hope you guys enjoyed. And also next week we'll get back to album reviews. We got the Suicide Boys Stop Staring at the Shadows review coming up. And then we got some more metal albums too, so don't worry. It's not, I didn't completely switch over to rap, but yeah, you guys, music is universal though. I love all music, mainly rap and heavy metal though. Alright, you guys, so that's it. Remember, this is the third time I'm saying it now. like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss a single video. Share with your friends if you liked it. And I'll see you guys on the next video.